We have Timmy Rogers, aka Tommy Rogers here. Effie. We have Mike Effie Bus here in the house. NASA sucks. Mike Effie, flip it around, bro. Flat Earth Matters in the house.
You ever question your reality before?
Sorry?
You ever question your reality before?
Buddy, I don't know if reality is true to my existence.
There we go.
Yeah?
I like your vibe already.
Have you scrutinized the globe?
Huh?
Have you scrutinized the globe yet?
No, but I've traveled it a little bit.
Yeah, so have I actually, quite a ways, flown many times too. And I tell you what, no matter how far you look and all the bodies of water, they are flat as a pancake.
I know, so's the world, right?
We believe so, yeah. I mean, we know it's not a globe, that's for certain.
That's true.
Where the fuck is the edge?
Why is there an edge? Where's the edge? Where's the edge of space? I mean, that's assuming there is an edge, right? And we just can't go that far to even know, yeah. I mean, we haven't been in the edge of space, so we don't know if there's an edge or not of space either, right?
I'm not down in the corner. You're just giving dollar bills away.
Oh,
So
I'll
I
offer
sat around
50
a bit,
bucks.
had another hit.
That's an interesting.
I got stoned and I missed it.
I like your wristband.
Oh, I like your attitude, sir. Can I give you just some information to take home with you, if you'd like? It doesn't hurt to entertain it, my friend. One flyer, here you go, brother.
Friend, you know what?
It doesn't hurt to entertain.
That is not my reality.
Fair. That's interesting. You're tuned to a different frequency. That's true. You're probably tuned to a different frequency. He might be right. He could be tuned to a totally different frequency.
True enough, true enough.
God bless you,
It's
sir.
an alternate reality,
All the
right?
best, guys.
Take care. So we are live here at Sunnyside Beach, guys. Got myself a new gimbal here. So I can hopefully try and see Chad a little bit.
Somebody without a mask on enjoying fresh air.
Quite a few people out along the beach strip here. Let's see if we can get any action. Marlene, Flat Earth Marlene in the house.
Yeah.
And backflip.
And a backflip. Coming right up.
We got our flyers. We got our flag on my back, which you can't see. Maybe Mike here will give you a little view point if he wants, doesn't mind. Yeah, just don't hit the top button. Represent FE. There it is. Gimbal in the house. Time to start educating.
Excuse me, sir. At what point does this water begin to bend? Oh, I don't know. Me neither.
It's a good question, though, right? I mean, if we live on a ball and the Earth is 70% water and it always finds its level, something to question, no?
Doesn't a ball have to constantly...
Afternoon, ladies. Can we offer you some information regarding the Earth?
Oh, no, thanks.
It's worth entertaining.
Is it flat?
Well, you know, it possibly is. Hey, there's nothing wrong with questioning things, asking questions. We're not the Flat Earth Society. That's a bunch of nonsense. We're just people here out provoking thought to question where you live. It's as simple as that. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 50 bucks. You can give me 3 facts about the globe that I can ask you.
3 factors.
Yeah, 3 facts. Like, first of all, do you know how far the sun is in the globe model?
No.
Okay, can I play this game?
Yeah.
Do you think I paid attention to that?
No, I'm just saying, like, we know nothing about what we're told, but yet we believe it, right? So it's just interesting to train your...
Knowledge is handed down.
Well, knowledge is one thing. Knowing is one thing, right? But understanding it is a completely different concept, right? So that's why we're just asking people here to question, to scrutinize what we've been told, like the globe. And you know, it doesn't hurt. There's 10 proofs here of why you don't live on a ball. You know,
I hope
it's...
you don't want money for this piece of
No, absolutely not. It's just information, and you know, I'm not going to take that to heart, but we're out here for you, for people to just get them thinking, because everything we're told in this world is it's a bloody lie. Absolutely, agreed, yeah. So I do hope that you entertain it at least, and just keep questioning, because I don't know where you stand with this stuff, going the convid crap and everything else. We all know it's overrated, over sensationalized. Oh, I said convid.
Oh.
Can't say certain words on, they get censored, you know, online.
Oh, are you videotaping yourself right now?
Yeah, it's just a live stream on YouTube.
Things that are going on?
But, I mean,
Okay. Where's this paper printed?
it's Toronto based. Evening, guys, or afternoon. You ever scrutinize the globe? Can I offer you some information to look into for yourself? Are you okay with being lied to your whole life? Well, fear is the currency of control in this world, so just fear to think for yourself, afraid to look into things. That is the number one enemy of a man or woman of knowledge. Fear. People do not want to question. They do not want to think. They just want to go on with their day, moseying on. We have 3 people watching, it looks like. Thanks for joining us. We got 4 or 5 of us out here, Sunnyside Beach, Toronto. Afternoon, ladies. You ever scrutinize the globe? Can I offer you some information? Do you like being lied to about where you live? Check, check, check. Oh, look at that. There's a megaphone on my backpack. Look out at that water, people. It is flat. No curvature in sight. We have a reward looking for the curvature of the Earth. $50. If anybody can prove we live on a globe. $50. Step on up. Hello. Can I offer you ladies some information? We live on a flat and motionless Earth.
I don't know.
Bring it below the nose.
It's hot outside, ladies. You don't need to suffocate yourself like that.
Bring it below.
You don't need that. You need fresh air to survive.
Okay, thank you.
You take care.
God bless you. Trying to help these people.
I know. It's
Just want to keep hitting the phone.
yeah, and I'm trying not to get into the BS talk, right?
Excuse me. At what point
Sniper Squirrel, welcome. Sorry, I think I read that wrong. But does it look like there's any curvature out there? How far until we see curvature, do you know? Good question, right? I hope you ask it. Information right here, free if you like it. Free to take, free to entertain, free to think. $50. Damn it, the mic's not working. $50 for anybody who can prove we live on a spinning globe. Step right up. The thing's cutting it out on me. Well, no wits or gets it. He's been killing it out there in the States. So props to him and everyone who's been on his team. Guys, he is killing it. Afternoon, ladies. Can we offer you some information about the spinning Earth that doesn't really exist? Look at the water. It's flat. Always. Hello. Just ignore us.
You get that a lot. How are you today,
Oh, I'm
sir?
used to it, yes.
Beautiful day out there. Ladies, never question your reality. What about this small Earth? Is that
$50 if you can give me 3 facts about the globe.
Probably not right here.
Probably not. Would you like some information?
Aren't you a witness?
Please, entertain it. Yeah, we're not Flat Earth Society. We are just truth seekers asking questions and getting people to think for themselves. Simple as that. I mean, all bodies of water lay flat. I mean, at what point is there a curve, you know?
I don't know.
It's quite ridiculous.
Open to everything.
I've flown all across the world. It's flat, as high as you can see, as far as you can see. All bodies of water lay flat, you know. And they'll try and convince you pictures or say gravity. I mean, what is gravity? Well, you can drop something and say gravity. Well, that just proves it's heavier than the air. That's relative density. It doesn't prove it's magically being stuck to a ball, you know? So I just to provoke those thoughts, I hope you can entertain it. There's 10 facts in there.
Yeah.
It's a little outdated, but the websites are still good. StopLookThink.com. It's an amazing website. I hope you check it out. And if you want to learn more about this convid crap too, there's tons of information on there as well.
I will.
Yeah, are you from the Toronto area? Yeah, so you see this big lake here all the time, I'm assuming, Lake Ontario, right? Yeah, exactly. And what never curves does it, and you can usually see ships like way beyond where they tell us you can, you know. And, you know, it looks like, oh, things might disappear because over a horizon, so-called, the curve, people will say, but it just simply is a vanishing point. It's, you know, it's a simple fact of convergence, right? Things will get smaller as they go farther away from you, right? You can take like a P900 camera like my buddy Tommy here has a 83 optical zoom, and you can zoom in where you can't see a boat, and all of a sudden the whole thing reappears, right? So it's very contradicting to what they tell us. And you know, you go and type and say flat Earth on Google. Google's censored, first of all, and you'll get 100 pages of it's debunk, 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 and these guys saying the same stuff. Oh, you can only see the bottom of a ship or something far away, so that proves it's Fata Morgana, refraction,
I don't really
right?
care if it's flat or round.
You know what? You know, it doesn't really ultimately matter if it is flat around, but what it does matter is that once you start to realize your reality is surrounded by a lot of fake things, everything is fake, you start to step out of the system and evolve to a truth seeker and learn what's more important for yourself. Like, I mean, I don't know where you stand with this COVID crap, but, you know, there's so much dictatorship, so much control in this world, corruption. Where do you draw that line, right?
Yeah.
9/11.
I mean, I think COVID's real.
Well, you know what?
I mean, I know people who died, so.
Yeah, I would ask, you know, how old were they? Were they previously ill? These types of things, because there's a lot of questions to be had, and I'm not here to talk about that stuff, which I can know. You can find information on stoplookthink.com.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's still, whether it's real or not, it's still, there's a lot of things to question about it. Clearly, they're overly sensationalizing on the media. I mean, when it all started, it was like a sports game, for crying out loud. I mean, it was just so obvious they have an agenda behind it, right?
Yeah.
So there's just, it's just seeing it for what it is, and it's just not letting these people control our lives. Because fear is the ultimate control mechanism they use, right? And as long as we allow them to control us with fear and project our reality through movies and shows, like the TV is a programming machine. It's what it
Like
is.
the movie.
You got it, exactly.
I gotta go.
You take care. Thanks for lending me your ear, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Hey, actually, one more thing, if you'd like, I have a YouTube channel. Check it out. If you have any questions, my email's on there. My name is Johnny. ScubaDracula, the YouTube. Take care. I have to try to avoid the COVID talk. No, I don't want. I'm not here to talk about that crap. And it's like I avoid it. Hey, Zoom Truth, Ricardo, my brother, what's going on? Isaiah.
Put the mask off the children. Put on the children, please.
Oh, we don't have masks on the kids.
Thank you so
Good,
much.
Yeah.
good,
You guys are
good,
the
good.
best.
You guys know you live on a flat and motionless Earth, right? It's a nice day out here today. So far, I think we're 50-50 with some open minds. Yeah, Mike Flat Earth over there killing that. Let's put flyers out. Flat Earth. Hey guys, you ever scrutinize the globe? Tired of being lied to in this world? Check my megaphone. Right, so we are already here at Toronto, Sunnyside Beach. A little bit late start today. I am back from the bush. I've been staying out in northern eastern Ontario. Been out of the city, so that's where I've been if you guys have been missing me. I'm going to try and make it every few weeks, try and make it out here, get some activism going. I'm getting tired of all this, you know,
Yeah, well, where you been hiding?
communism
Where's Andy
nonsense.
At? Where's Andy?
Yeah, where's Andy at? Andy! Where's Andy? If you're listening, Andy, you know who you are.
Yes, Andy and Diana.
Andy and Diana. Yeah, we used to go all the protests. We were all doing our thing for a while. And we realized how useless they are and controlled.
I remember when Mark Sargent and Patricia Steele would come.
Hey, ladies, you don't live on a spinning ball. Can I offer you information about that? Spread the word. Not the fake germs. Hello, ladies. You ever scrutinize the globe? Can I offer you some information regarding that?
Here, ignored us once.
Come on, just entertain it. There's nothing to lose. Nothing wrong with questioning things. What is science if we can't question it? Information. Free. Free information.
The one was telling me she had a PhD.
That means she's definitely above
Oh,
you.
I got a PhD, all right.
Called her.
Then she can't
And
learn
NASA.
anything from you then. If she's a PhD. She can't learn from anybody.
NASA.
Yeah.
Over a space agency.
She knows it all.
No
She's a
asshole should apply.
PhD.
Yeah, I probably might have to walk up the path a bit. So it might be a little more busy down the. There's more like a pool and some food down this way.
For a
see
Saturday
me.
afternoon, you're doing pretty good.
Not bad.
I mean, you're steady anyway.
I mean, yeah, I started a bit late, but it is what it is. It's definitely still busy out here. It was packed down there in the parking, so that's what I'm thinking. Walking down that way might be good. More unsuspecting victims. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, ladies, can I offer you some information? We do not live on a spinning globe. Don't let the media and NASA and the world leaders lie to you. How you doing, sir? Can we offer you some more information regarding
The way
that?
you're dressed, you can offer me anything.
Yeah, right on. Right, that attitude. Yeah, I try to make a show.
Always need it.
I'm telling you, yeah. We,
You guys hang on to this, take it home. Read it when we get home.
you know, we're not like that flat Earth society crap. We're just out here provoking thought, getting people to think for themselves, right? There's a lot of disinformation out there,
There is.
right? And so it's important that we recognize that. Oh, it says research flat Earth.
Question everything,
Yeah.
assume nothing. Good call.
You got it, sir.
Have a
Assume
good day,
nothing.
guys.
You take care. All right. I gotta see an open-minded. I guess you like my my outfit here. I just gotta fix my flag. Keeps coming off. The world famous flag right here. You're gonna love those, eh? Is that the right way? Did I got that the right way? Yeah. Never know when I put this thing on. Alright. So, let's give you guys a quick view here. This is whoever's just joining us now. Got the get up, the gimbal, the gooseneck, whatever you call it. Camoed out. And the flag on the back, which you cannot see. Somewhere there. Upside down. We got Mr. Flat Earth Matters over here. We got pamphlets. Thanks to David Weiss from the Flat Earth Sun and Moon Clock Zodiac Clock app. If you have not got it yet, I encourage you to get it. It's great for waking other people up. Mr. Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole. Flat Earth. It's flat, bro. You can rap about it if you'd like. I'm gonna bring my guitar out next time. It's worth entertaining. I mean, you may laugh, but if you look at the evidence to prove the globe, that's laughable. It's not proving the flat Earth. It's proving the claim of a globe, because the flat Earth is observable, testable, and repeatable. Hey, Mr. Flat Earth dude. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Just out here provoking thought on the beach in Toronto. A little quiet right now. We'll have our high times. I'm gonna go take a little further walk. It gets busier. Got Mr. Tommy Rogers, FE, in the house with his P900. He's been going to all the protests, documenting all the crap going on every Saturday. Check out his YouTube channel, Tommy Rogers. Is it Tommy Rogers 2? Tommy Rogers 2, yes.
Tommy Rogers 2021 on BitChute.
Yeah, and he's constantly censored. He's always been flipping through channels and banned
Yeah, Tommy
from
Rogers
Face Crack.
3 And Tommy Rogers on YouTube. And then Odyssey.com, Tommy Rogers 2. BitChute 2021, Tommy Rogers 2021.
Tommy. It's Tommy Zoom.
Been to Montreal 8
I'm
times.
Johnny.
Ottawa 5 times.
Tommy Rogers 2. Yeah, he's been around all over. He's a good
Flat
guy.
Earther band.
Hey guys, you ever scrutinize the globe? Could I offer you some information? Look at that water, lays flat. Always. Never curves.
So you guys, computer graphic images.
How big is the globe?
Oh, thanks to your lovely
Hello.
democidal
Information?
company.
It's free.
Democidal company.
Just say good luck. That's cool. Well, at least she said good luck. Break a leg! God bless. How you doing, sir? You ever question the globe? Can I offer you some information?
Puppy knows the walks
Cute
on
dog
the
there.
earth. Puppy knows
Yeah,
the truth.
the dog knows the earth is flat.
The dog dog knows the truth. The problem is, Johnny,
Flat
the
Earth?
animals are more clever than the humans.
Oh, absolutely. They are.
That's-
Hopefully, the ones that
I
aren't
think animals
vaccinated as
better
much,
than I ever
though.
did with people.
Sure. Hmm. Oh, it's a rolling
When
bag.
they're in the water. Hey, buddy.
One old bag to another.
Man.
Oh, there's few little cuties there in the water there. See if we can zoom in. How dare you? Right on, zoom. Zoom is sub to you now, he said.
Well, really, eh?
Here we go, here we go. Check. $50 for anyone who can give me 3 facts about the globe. Try and prove you live on a spinning globe. Can we offer you some information? Free to take. Entertain it. We're not Flat Earth Society crap. We're just provoking thought, brother. Look at that water, flat and motionless when it's undisturbed. Never curves.
Kids.
Hey guys,
Live on a ball. I already talked to you guys.
Yeah.
5 minutes ago.
would you like a balloon? I gotta blow it up first. For the kids, right? Got these balloons from David Weiss in Dallas. I got a few left.
Guy who was really good.
Let's see if I can blow one up. What's that?
Muslim scientist guy that really knew about all this flat Earth stuff. He said it back.
Flat Earth stuff. Guns are
Thousands
crazy
of years ago.
guys.
He was like one of these guys that was like, well, you know, everything's bullshit, right? But I mean, apparently there's some Muslim guys 1,000 years ago, like, oh, everything. Hey, is that where you live?
It says balloons curve, Earth doesn't.
That's right.
All right, let's tie this puppy up.
I don't think they ever gone up to past the lower orbit.
Absolutely, they never passed the Kármán line. No, hey, that's smart. You can at least know that. Awesome, that's great, my friend. Yeah, because I mean, they're like the whole thing's.
I mean,
It's a Hollywood basement
how about
production.
this? The whole world we live in is just one big massive psyop.
Yeah, I agree,
And I
actually.
think the ultimate truth, by definition, is when we all acknowledge that what we've been taught is a lie.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Fuck, amen. You got it. Can we? Have you looked much into the Flat Earth stuff yet?
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, because Flat Earth Society, that's disinformation. That's disinformation, but there is a lot of truth to
So
it.
here's the strange thing, even when we look at it with that lens, because I've been following this for quite some time, and no matter who we have these discussions with, right, because they're meant for us to have open discussions.
Absolutely, yes.
The shitty thing is, there's enough facts for both sides.
Yes.
That's what
I would say evidence, not
I
facts.
acknowledge that,
In
but
their
I'm just
reality, the
saying,
frequency that they're tuned
that's
to,
it, they can't.
it's given
It's
to
the
them.
same thing with, okay, look, we can have this, but then again, did any of you guys get the fuck in?
Fuck, hell no.
Okay, so
Hell
there you
no.
go. You understand? So we acknowledge that, but understand something here. It's almost like trying to get them. Let's just say, if you all been following this for quite some time already.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so guess what? We have to get them to understand kindergarten level shit.
Oh, you're right. It
Okay,
is. So you got to break it down from a certain way in order to digest it,
All of
right?
a sudden, we can't just say that, like,
Yeah.
No, they won't be able to.
So here's the
comprehend.
thing. Usually we try and test certain people, of course, right? And all of us have been attending the protests here in Toronto for the last year and a half, as long as it's been going on. We were at the first ones from the beginning, right? I kind of gave out because we realized there's controlled opposition. There's a lot, and it becomes a waste of time. Circular arguments, talking about the same stuff, not solutions, right? But when it comes to the Flat Earth stuff, it is the ultimate reality of truth to open the mind. And so I kind of figured I'm giving up on that crap. You know what? I'm just going straight to the big one, because if people can break that paradigm of lies, then it opens that door for so much truth,
Let me
right?
ask you this.
And it's to each individual. You're right. Though. It takes time, and each individual is different, of course, right? So you never know who you're going to hit
Are
it
you guys
with.
familiar now with Tartaria?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This guy's huge on Tartaria.
And
Yeah.
the mud floods.
Yes,
okay?
you got it.
So
Yeah.
there you go. So I mean, here,
History of giants.
Yeah, well, here you can just walk around the buildings here and see. Okay, so this is stuff that
Yep.
firsthand, without them having to go to space. Yeah. Ah, who's that? Who's your uncle?
little
You can
puppies.
get them to look at it with that lens, but I mean, ultimately.
You lost your hat there, man.
Anyway?
Well, you've been the best recipient so far.
What's that?
He's been
Oh,
the
yeah,
best
yeah, yeah.
so far, right? Like,
Yeah. Just, can I offer you some information? Question the so-called globe we live on. I mean, there's a lot of disinformation out there, but we're just asking people to think for themselves. It's worth entertaining because I don't know where you stand with all the stuff going on in the world, but there's a lot of censorship, a lot of fear-mongering, and lies in general, right? So when you look out at that water, there's no curve at all, yet they're telling us there is, right? So we're just asking people to think for themselves, and I hope you can look into it. Take care.
And it's okay. Because remember something, as far as all this shit that's going on, we should be grateful that at least 70% of the sheep are taken from
Cheers, brother.
to Auschwitz. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, if they weren't, what they're doing in Australia,
Oh yeah, it's bad over there, yeah. And a lot of people are standing up over there too, right?
here's the thing. Oh, fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire. That's fucking fire. That is fire. You see that?
Yeah, well, I can hear sirens. I got some smoke down there. You guys can see that in
just know
this.
this, guys. Come winter, because remember the Commonwealth, we're all part of the same motherfucking Commonwealth. They'll do it to us.
Yeah, well, here's the thing too. We can't keep feeding the system, right?
They'll do it to us.
I would encourage you to check out a website called constitutionalconventions.ca.
Yeah.
And you understand Canada's a corporation.
Constitutional.
Yeah,
there you go.
constitutionalconventions.ca, because we understand Canada is a corporation, right? And we don't actually have a constitution. So what we're doing with this is we're trying to ratify a constitution written by the people for the people through the Republic of Ontario, because we never actually confederated 150 plus years ago. It's a bunch of nonsense. This is a solution we can have. It's kind of a far-fetched because we need more people to be involved, but it's definitely a factor that can happen when enough people
Totally
wake up.
agree. So it's almost like this. Let's look at a superstructure that is 100.
Oh, Jesus. Watch that balloon. There it goes. There goes the battered balloon. Gone. Damn it. I have to blow another one up for the kids. Ugh. That was funny.
Take out that superstructure that is 100 feet thick concrete. What are the bats going to do? They're going to fuck off. You know what I mean?
I missed that part. Sorry, I was running after my balloon.
Just get no more gains. Not to say that it's possible. You know what I'm trying to say? I know it is, but I mean, maybe
Oh,
the
yes.
guys who
Yeah,
are-
we got to have faith. We got to have
Maybe
faith.
the people are going to live up to
Yeah.
what we hope for. They may not even be
But
adults yet.
I would encourage you to learn remedy with trust law. Look up a guy named Dean Clifford as well, because this is a solution to what we can do right now is learn that these people in office, they're public servants. That's what they are. We need to call them out for what they are.
Under contract law,
Sure, yeah.
the minute he walked into court saying he was the immortal son of God,
Yeah.
common law man,
Yes.
fucking natural
Yeah,
dude,
right.
was the first fucking
Yes.
day he did 36 months in fucking
There you go. So are you
Yeah.
guys willing to?
No, but he
you see
did.
What I'm saying?
No, that's
You willing
the
to be
yeah.
the
But that was his
pioneer?
mistake. Yeah, it
This is
was.
what I'm saying. So
But it takes enough of us to keep doing it, though.
I get that.
But there is remedy with trust law, with equity and commerce, right?
So it's where, hey, you know what? If we've already known, okay, so for example, nanotechnologies, right?
Yes, sir.
We've known this for quite some time, all right? But we had no idea how the fuck they would actually implement it. We actually thought it would be us buying this, our FBI
Computer chips
all this
and
fucking shit.
nano
Guess
pods
what?
or the
Okay,
tech.
and here, so this is just the clown world we live in, because the same who are lining up to go to fucking Auschwitz are the same people who would question Big Pharma 2 years ago. And now all of a sudden, Big Pharma's our friend.
Hey, fighter Thor again, my brother.
Right? So, brothers, yeah, I wish you
trying to
all
read
the
the
best.
chat, it's
Just-
pretty bright
that's
out here.
it. You know what?
Appreciate speaking with us. I have a YouTube channel if you're interested, ScubaDracula, and any questions about the flat Earth stuff. There's an email there.
Independence, Tony Panchalasco from Windsor, Ontario.
How you doing, ladies? Can I offer you some information? We do not live on a spinning globe. The Earth is flat and motionless. Hey guys, how you doing, my brothers? Interested, seeking truth. We have truth for you. Free information.
See, this is what I'm saying. So
Can we offer you some information?
we can speak about it. It is.
That's who's on the phone there. That's who's laughing at my flag.
That's what I'm trying to say. We can speak like this openly Okay?
Yeah.
But when you try to drop these fucking...
All right, guys. How's the sound in the chat? Let me know in the chat, guys. Is sorry, it's a little shaky. I'm a terrible cameraman here.
What are your thoughts on
Dread in the chat. I see you there.
Okay, well, really, you know...
Good to see you, brother.
What key fucking ingredient and
All right, good for you.
Are you even in town, Dread? Thought you were coming to Ontario. I never heard anything from you. I never got a message.
Mike?
What happened to you, bro?
Stefan.
Tommy.
Tommy.
Stefan? Johnny. My name's on the card there.
Johnny.
Pleasure talking with you, my friend.
Yeah,
You sound like you're clearly waking up and learning.
well,
So
here's the thing. Like,
we're all learning, right?
We're far too few, okay?
Yep.
But, you know,
We are the minority, absolutely. But that doesn't mean we gotta lose faith. Because consciousness, these things prevail right through the
so look at
ether.
it this way. The AI is predicting our... They're manifesting
Well,
our
predicting
projections.
everything, yeah.
So the moment you start manifesting the other,
Yes.
then the AI...
100% agree, my friend, yeah.
But the shitty
Manifest
thing is,
destiny, right?
The funny thing is, when you're dealing with...
Yeah, it's
Right?
you know what I've spent years arguing and doing activism with people, and I'm evolving, just learning how to handle people and what to say to them, and I try to leave them with seeds rather than come off a certain way. And everyone is different, and it's just all about your approach too.
Right on.
What do we got there?
Mandela
Oh,
effect,
yeah.
everything,
Oh,
right?
that's the other item. You know what I'm trying to say?
Mandela effect, everything's in this book, man. This has got everything. This is like
I just bought that Don Lester book and Parker, I forget her last name, but it's What Really Makes You Ill. It's a really good book. Yeah, can't wait to dive into it.
I appreciate it, Tom. You know we're good.
Not
man.
the flat Earth one.
I don't want to lug around too much kit.
For sure.
If I see you guys on the way back, listen, I don't want to see any black smoke over here. Right?
Only the green smoke. Hello, how you doing? Pardon me? Oh, well, pleasure to hear that. You ever scrutinize the globe? You don't look like you want to learn more about it. Don't look into it. It's a con. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, is it even worth talking to those people covering their face, walking by you like they're afraid? I mean, what do you guys think? So I didn't even see the chat. If you guys can hear me, everything okay? I'm trying to scroll through here. New Brunswick. Oh, geez. Way in the east now, brother. Went from coast to coast. Flatter's musician Dredd, he says he's in New Brunswick now.
I don't know, but people do say it, so, you know, but I don't know.
What about the family? Because we live on the farm.
Is it? You think so? Really? It's recycled 7 times, but it's gone through filtration system 7 times.
Oh, like the tap water, you mean?
88% water.
Oh, and they still fluoridate it.
Yeah.
Bullshit, fucking goddamn 7 times.
That's
I ain't
true.
drinking recycled
Filtered or not, but they add chemicals to it.
You know. That's funny. I love your haircut, by the way.
Now when there's
Isn't it
graphene
John
in the
Lennon?
city water.
John Lennon! Oh, wow.
John Lennon.
Rod Stewart! Rod Stewart!
Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
Isn't graphene
So you guys
recycled?
know Tommy Rogers here is Rod
Yeah,
Stewart
they're-
in
are
disguise.
you taking vaccines?
Bingo.
Exactly. That's why I'm not vaxxed.
Good for you, sister. Good for you.
I've been going to protests since
Me too.
before this shit.
Oh yeah, oh cool.
I've been to Montreal 8 times.
Yeah, we've been from the beginning, yeah.
Got my $880 fine for feeding the homeless a hot meal
Ridiculous.
in Woodstock, Ontario.
That's you know what? It's just, I don't know what's going on with this earth. I don't know what's going on with this
How do you get an $880
Corruption has been feeding for a long
fine
time.
feeding the homeless a hot meal and giving them clean winter clothing, boots,
Exactly.
socks, and everything on their cold winter feet? Giving you an $880 fine. That's our government.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
How you doing, sir? Can you offer some information? You ever looked into the flat Earth? If you ever scrutinized the globe, more importantly. Not interested in learning if you've been lied to your whole life? Look at that water. Flat. Flat as far as you can
I
see.
think it's gonna get us through this bullshit that's going on.
Not
right
sea
now.
curve, sea
The same guys that
level.
put you on the moon,
Did you get a flyer?
This Earth is over fucking populated with 7 point whatever billion people, which there
What is
isn't.
this? Okay, thank you.
That's the next evolution of truth.
Oh, thank you.
Because there's over 200 references in the Bible. You live on a fucking
But don't-
flat Earth. No flat realm.
Don't
Okay.
don't be discouraged by the disinformation too. Like Flat Earth Society, that's not us. That's a bunch of
that's not-
nonsense.
Okay,
Use
thank
your
you,
own
guys.
senses, dear.
What's
You
your
come
name?
down here at night, and you can see traffic in New York State across the water.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you live on a spinning ball, that ain't happening. So this gets to God, because God's not that
All
far
right,
away
let
from you.
she's trying to go.
So much. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for lending us your ear.
Oh, you gotta get him somewhere.
Yeah. So let's go. She was going to this protest, she said, Regensburg.
Love
Hello,
that tattoo,
information?
darling. That's a pretty tattoo you got.
Yeah, we should walk up, guys. We should go walk up that way. Where'd Marlene go? You can put, if you want to throw anything in the truck or anything. No, I'm good, at least right now anyway. Thanks, brother. I'll throw you some cash in a bit. Pizza! So we're here, if you're just joining us, Sunnyside Beach, Toronto, just across from High Park. It's a nice little area. Just trying to find out where is the CN Tower from here. Can't really see it. Afternoon, ladies. I'd like some information to question your reality. I see. Information, flat Earth. I promise, it's not disinformation. It's just provoking thought. Look at that water. It's flat. Where'd my megaphone go? My megaphone on my back. Check. Is it working? Off and on. Check. What the hell's going on with this thing? Hello. Check. How you doing, sir? Can we offer you some information? We don't live on a spinning ball. There is no evidence to prove it. I'm offering $50 for anyone who can give me 3 facts about the globe. Observable, testable, and repeatable facts. Hello. Information. Earth is flat, not a spinning globe, my friend.
Keep it flat, baby.
Hey, yeah, you know it. Look at that water. Always lays flat. I should ask them for the end of end times. How you doing? Can I offer you some information? Earth is flat. There's no evidence to prove we live on a globe. Oh, maybe some evidence, but no facts. Hey guys, can we offer you some information? It's worth entertaining, man. Why not, right? I mean, how long do we accept lies for? How you doing? For information, my friend? Look at that water. Lays flat and motionless when undisturbed. No curve. Well, at least they took it. How you doing, brother? Can I offer you some information? Can I offer you some information? You ever scrutinize the globe, man? Like you ever thought, like, where's the curvature, right? I mean, you look out there, it's always flat as far as you can see, right? Exactly, right? I mean, and then you go and ask yourself, okay, well, how is it a globe? And they tell us, and they'll say, well, gravity or this amount of curvature, but then you go and try and measure it, and you can't measure it.
Go in the space and look at Earth, how it looks.
True enough,
I'm
right?
not convinced.
That's good. You don't know, then that's great. Yeah, both ways, right? You should not be convinced either way, right? You know, yeah. I've flown across the world many times. I've seen many high altitude footage. Everything we observe and experience and can measure is flat and motionless. So when they tell us we live on a globe, that's a claim essentially because it's observably flat, right? So the burden would
Like
be
I
to
told
prove
you,
that, right?
I go to space,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at it.
And here's the funny thing, you know what?
Looks like a globe, I'm
Yeah,
good.
but here's the
It
thing,
looks
though.
Flat, it looks flat.
But
Who
here's the
knows
thing.
it's triangle?
Yeah, but you know what? No one's actually ever been to space, though. That's a big lie. There's no real footage. It's all CGI and.
And they love their triangle too, don't they?
Yeah, we know this is graph. You know, you
Uh,
keep failing and
Yeah,
one day the
I
ship
mean,
just falls.
I don't know where you draw the line with government and corruption, but there's just so many lies in this world, especially look what's going on with the
Yeah,
convict
if you
stuff,
talk
right?
hard, they kill you.
Yeah, well, true, maybe, but you know what? We should not live in fear because of that, because fear is that currency of control that they use on us, right? So I would encourage you to check a website called stoplookthink.com. Pretty easy to remember, right? Stoplookthink.com. And yeah, you can take it if you like. It's actually on here. It's deep inside the rabbit hole, I think, but it'll link you to the website. Stop, Look, Think.
Yeah.
This one, this guy here, the website here sees it. Flat Earth podcast. There'll be links to it anyway on there.
Okay.
I don't think it's in this one.
What was the website?
FlatEarthPodcast.com. StopLookThink.com.
Stop, look, think.
That's pretty easy, right? Think.com. Yeah. So if you want to follow, yeah, check it out. There's lots of information, not just about the flat Earth stuff, about the all this nonsense happening in the world, and just getting you to think for yourself, right? There's lots of good videos. There's tons of links for good stuff.
Like to control, yeah?
Pardon me?
Government like to control.
Yes, absolutely. That's the key thing, right? And fear is their control mechanism, right? And as long as we keep complying and participating in their programs, wearing the mask, paying our taxes.
And now people are scared to be close to each other.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? I mean, it
used to be back
yeah,
then,
and here's the
in
thing, right?
2019.
Well, we know masks are just a placebo. They don't really do nothing. And here's the thing: if contagion was so bad, like they say, everything's so contagious, the transmission, like with viruses and colds and coughs, all that stuff, was so transmittable, we would have all kinds of sicknesses and plagues happening all the time. That doesn't happen because it's nonsense.
I was thinking,
It's just
on
a bunch of
Queen Street,
nonsense.
I'll see dead people on the sidewalk.
Yeah,
I didn't
right.
see nothing.
Yeah, when they first started, they show us pictures of people dropping dead, right?
I was thinking
In
that I
the
would
news.
walk down the Queen Street
Yeah.
and I'll see dead people on the sidewalk.
Yeah, and then you go look, like, where is this? Where's all these bodies at the
Nothing
hospitals?
happened.
The hospitals are empty, right? Yeah.
All the old
So you're
people are still
obviously
alive.
questioning that stuff,
Yeah.
right? So this is the next step of questioning, my friend, is questioning the reality of the Earth, because when you realize what's real, what's not real, it opens your mind to a whole other way of exploring our realities. You're questioning everything, because everything is a lie. I mean, everything, man. And it seems ridiculous to say that sometimes with certain things, some topics we just religiously believe. But when you look into it, man, it's obviously flat, right? Look at that water, man.
Yeah.
It's obviously flat, right? All water, all large bodies of water lay flat, no matter how big, no matter how far. Right? All lakes, all oceans, flat. They all lay flat as far as you can see. Now, you might say, well, the ships to go over the horizon, that means it's a curvature. That just means it's out of your perspective. There's convergence. Things get smaller as it goes far away, So
It's coming like this, the land. Yeah? And then we're like this. So if we're gonna look over there, like if you look, it's going up, yeah? If you look, yeah? But
Well,
if you look at the land of Toronto, like it's coming
well,
down.
topographically, it's going to change, right, because of the buildings and everything else. But
Yeah.
no matter how high you fly or go, my friend, the horizon line there, it's always in the middle of your perspective of your eyes. Always. Like right now, we're standing above that horizon, but to us, it looks like it's higher than us because it's in the middle of our sight. No matter how high you travel, you fly in a plane, it's always there in the middle of your sight. If we lived on a ball, right, as we fly up, you should have to look down.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a simple fact, especially when you understand how big they say the globe is. It's not that big at all, really.
Yeah.
They claim it's like 40,000 kilometers, right, roughly in circumference, right? Yeah. I mean, and that they raise that, that distance calculates in miles is like 8 inches per mile, right? And you work the math out, it's like a hill. It doesn't circle the globe, and it's not measurable. For instance, I'm from Hamilton originally. I'm in Toronto here. I can see Toronto from Hamilton. It's about 40 miles across the lake, okay? They're telling us 8 inches per mile, square the distance, and that roughly works out to be about 1,000 feet of curvature, 900 on my height, right? And so, if you follow me here, about 900 feet of curvature should be missing from my view from Hamilton. But yeah, I can see the entire Sky Dome.
Hamilton over there.
Yeah, I can see the entire Sky Dome here. I can see, which is like 200 plus 80 feet. I can see everything minus minor water refraction and stuff. Minus like 30, 50 feet maybe, because of obvious swelling and stuff that happens. But that's just impossible in the model they claim. So we just can see way too far. We don't see curvature. We can't measure curvature. So it's a mind boggler. But honestly, it just opens your mind to go, holy shit! Like, what is real? What isn't real? And then you just start evolving to truth, and you raise your level, your energy, your vibration, and you become more powerful. The more you know, knowledge is power. You know what I mean? and the more you can protect yourself and your family for what's going on in this world, because it's not going away. This is the new normal, right? And well, as long as we allow it to be, right? So we have to rise above it. Our energy needs to rise above it. We need to take our power back, right? Essentially, I mean, that's all I can pass on to you, because you have to search and learn yourself for yourself. I can only show you the door.
So how many
You got to walk
people
through,
you
my
have
friend.
been able to engage in the conversation?
We just kind of started today, but I've been doing this for years.
Okay.
You know, so
Do you think people want to listen all
no,
that?
a lot of people don't want to
say?
hear stuff like this because it threatens their reality, right? You know, they're afraid. They're afraid to think. Like, I
But
don't
people
care.
are-
What does it
They're
matter?
comfortable.
Yeah,
whatever
some people
is
are
going
cool,
on.
like yourself. There's
Yeah.
been a couple people who come and chill, hang out, right? But other than that, can I offer you some information, ladies? Earth's not a spinning ball. It's free to look into, entertain it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people who are skeptical to even talk to you, especially if they're living in fear,
Yeah.
right? Because again, fear is that currency of control, right? So these people, it's hit and miss, I find.
Yeah, especially now people are scared because of the virus.
Yeah, more people are opening up because the things are coming out, but we're also seeing, I think, like Stockholm syndrome. Like people are just afraid, or they love the capture,
But
and
I'm
they don't
seeing,
want to
like,
let go of
less
the
people
mask.
on the beach compared
Yeah,
to
I would say it's way less
even
busy
like,
here, right?
You know, last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it's less people because now they're showing the number is going up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, yeah. And you know what they say? They'll say the numbers are going up, and it's mostly unvaccinated people, right?
look, the beach is
And you know, I'm not trying to talk about that stuff on my channel because it's a bunch of, you know, they censor us online, right? They censor us
Yeah,
online.
YouTube is gonna censor everything.
Yeah, and I'm on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube right now, so it's like, you know, I try to stick it to the flat Earth stuff. But yeah, I mean, we all know it's a con. We know it is. We called it on before it even happened. You know, it's just, when are people going to wake up and see it? You know, that's the question. It's not meant for everybody, the certain truth, right? And the truth, it's like a big meal, right? It takes time to digest it. You slowly absorb stuff. I mean, I can say whatever to
So
you.
YouTube is letting you post the flat Earth.
Yeah, well, flat Earth's not so bad. They do censor it, but right now they're really heavily censoring the convid stuff, right? You
Oh, the
know?
COVID
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Convid.
Okay, COVID.
The COVIDs.
Well, have fun educating people.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
exactly.
for
I
a
appreciate
walk.
you letting us
Yeah.
your ear, my
Thanks,
friend.
man.
Yeah, you take care,
Yeah,
right?
enjoy the rest of the day.
Yeah, here, if you're interested in my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
okay, my YouTube channel, ScubaDracula. My name's Johnny. And if you have questions, my email's there, flatearthhamilton@gmail.com, okay?
Okay, I'll take this.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
buddy. Stop,
Thank you.
look, think.com. How you doing, sir?
Fucking bird shit, man.
What?
You fucking bird. Damn it.
Why, did he drop one on you? Oh no, what? Fuck off, really? That is nuts. Where? Let's see. No, I don't see any.
It's on your body, not on the fucking shirt.
Yeah, I don't see it on the shirt. Oh yeah, what? Ooh, it's wet there. Yeah, it's a little bit on the back. I would go just wipe it on the grass or something. You can still read the shirt. That's right. Jeez, the birds are not on our side today. A fucking pigeon or something just laid one down in the air, guys. So we can read the chat here a bit. Dread smoking some. Who is that? Is he? Is that Andreas? I see you in there. Hey, brother. How come you're not wrenched? I thought you were wrenched. Is that a new channel, maybe? So we're gonna try and walk up that way a bit once we get the shit off his back. Oh God! Just give her a nice little wash and cool you down, bro. Nerds, bastards. Oh, there's Marlene. Excuse me, ma'am, have you ever questioned the globe?
Yes, I have.
Do you think you live on a spinning ball still? How you doing, brother? Information? Hey guys, ever scrutinize the globe? Is it okay being lied to our whole life? Look at that water, lays flat. How y'all doing? You ever scrutinize the globe? No? Give you $50 if you can give me 3 proofs about the globe. Like, how far is the sun? How big's the earth? Come on. Look at that water. Look at the water. Flat water always. Hey guys, flat Earth. You don't live on a spinning globe. Earth is flat, like water. Always finds its level. Always. Testable, observable, and repeatable. Hello. Can we offer you some information? That's okay. Don't be sorry. It's only you choose not to think for yourself. More Mike. Shitty deal, bro. Oh, cool. I think we got a few more in the chat or in the live here. Good to see y'all. Thanks for joining us, guys. Yeah, we're at Sunnyside Beach, Toronto. We're gonna walk up the strip here on the beach. Nice, beautiful day out. Mike just got shit on by a bird, apparently. I think you're good.
I just want to wash the sand off.
Yeah. Come on, guys. What do you think? Come on. Any thoughts? Come on.
I gotta say, we're not with the flat Earth, man.
That's okay, man. That's absolutely okay. Can I ask you why you believe what you believe? Well, Sure, absolutely. Well, first of all, look out there. Do you see a curve?
No, but if you go high enough, there will be.
That's not true. I've flown all across the world. We got high altitude footage over 100,000 feet. No curve.
Out of that.
No curve. And everything NASA uses is distorted lenses, like GoPro. That's even shown. It's distorted lenses. And if you look at any ISS footage, you'll never see land. You never see night footage. There's no 24-hour footage. That's because they're just shooting up the sky and putting a curve on it. It's just nonsense. It's not proof. Why do I believe what I believe? Because observably, testably, and repeatably, the Earth is flat and motionless. That's why I believe what I believe. But that's an observation. The belief is what they tell us. Sorry? You know, that's a logical question. Most people ask that one, but you know what? That's up there. We're down here. Like, if you look up and I see a bird, I don't assume we're a bird. We don't see spherical objects. We see round circles, which could be lights. We have camera gear like this, a P900, P1000 now. Just let me answer the question if you don't.
The rotation of the planet, right?
How so? How have you done that?
Can't see the rotation when you look at
It's never been proved. There's no proof. I would encourage you to. There's been multiple science experiments that prove the Earth is not moving. It's proven ether exists and the Earth is not moving. There's no evidence proving the Earth is moving. That's a fact. If there was, there'd be a Nobel Prize proving it. There's none. It's just as simple as that. I mean, it's all a belief system, my friend. It's like, so to answer your other question though, when we can look up at planets and stars, and they actually just look like flickering lights, like cymatics almost. There's no evidence they say what they are because you can't see spherical objects. We can't go to them. So they're just objects in the sky. They're just lights in the sky as far as we know. But here's one other thing to throw at you with that. When you fly up in the air, look at the ISS footage. There's no satellites, there's no stars, there's no planets in the ISS footage. When you're in an airplane, you can't see stars. Those are just lights in the sky. Here's the go.
So are stars. You're gonna say stars don't exist?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you can't see stars from high altitude. But one thing at a time. You gotta allow me to answer the questions here. For instance, we see lights flash by like a plane. Okay, when you say we see a satellite go by, you know how big a satellite is? It's roughly the size of a small bus or a car. There's no way we can see something the size of a plane that is so-called 400 kilometers. Past that. We're talking like planes are like say 11 kilometers, 7 miles high-ish, right? And the ISS are claiming, and other satellites are way at Earth, above the Earth orbiting. But there's no way you would see that far, something that small. It's just impossible. We see high altitude balloons. We see a lot of stuff up there.
Had a guy go paid commercially to go to space.
Well, that's again been.
Okay, you're talking about
What's his face?
galactic.
I mean, do you remember the Felix Baumgartner jump? Do you guys remember that one, the Red Bull jump, years ago, right? You look at the pictures, and he comes out, and you look at the capsule. It's all flat. It's all flat in the capsule. And as soon as he comes out of the capsule, all of a sudden it goes boing, and it's curved, and he's over New Mexico, and New Mexico is the whole planet. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. It's a curved lens. He was only at like 60,000 feet or something.
Makes sense. I haven't simply done all my science.
Well, I would just encourage you to look into it more, because we think we know things.
We have
Sorry?
an accumulation of science that goes beyond the flat Earth theory.
Well, in the Baumgartner, it's obvious. It's distorted lensing, because you'll also see it in high altitude footage. Just compare it to other images. Compare their footage to other things. It's obvious they're using a curved lens. We can use the same. We can go higher in high altitude balloons, and it's flat as far as you can see.
So here's another question. Okay, so do you believe that NASA sent the Voyager 1 and 2 out into space?
No, that's just a bunch of it is. There's no evidence. So here's one for you. Okay, and that's fine, because they tell us that. Here's the thing. Here, I'll give you an example. Look for a picture of a real satellite. Try and find a real picture. If there's everywhere up there, find a real picture of one. There's none. They're all CGI, man. Every single picture of the Earth and satellites are CGI. They claim there's one or so real pictures that they took of the Earth, and you look at them and you compare the size of the continents. They don't match. None of it makes sense. The clouds look like they're stamped on the same. I mean, the newest picture they have, it's like from years ago. I mean,
some things you could point out that you could say is misdirection or misleading. Like NASA does that a lot intentionally. As for like camera technology, it gets better and better with every generation. That's why there's these things. Planets end up looking brighter, better as the years go by.
well, I would encourage you, if you haven't zoomed in on a planet or star yourself, then you don't even know what they look like. Because I have a camera that can zoom in, and I've done the math. I've looked at them. And when you get a clear enough shot, you'll see it looks like a cymatic. It's a flickering light almost. It doesn't look anything like what they tell us.
Sure, I mean, I don't have access to the Hubble telescope, so I wouldn't be able to...
Well, here's the other thing. If the Hubble is way up there, why don't they just turn the thing around and show us a real picture of the Earth? I mean, as simple as that, right? Why don't they show us if satellites...
Things out into space look back on the Earth, and you're stuck on the fact that you just don't believe it.
Well, here's the thing. If those things existed, how come they don't just zoom out and show us planes flying upside down? You know, why does none of that exist? The globe Earth, I'm good, thanks. The globe Earth is, because if we lived on a globe, that'd be amazing, right? Like I used to love the globe Earth and space. I did, honestly. I was right into it. I was like fascinated. And then you'd think, that's such an amazing thing, we should have more footage, more real things to prove it. But yet it's all CGI and beliefs.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial, aliens?
Well, what is extraterrestrial? What is terrestrial, right? Extra land, possibly, right? I believe in a personal, probably interdimensional, other realms of this Earth. Maybe beyond Antarctica, there might be other land we possibly can. You never know, man. People say, "Where's the edge?" And I say, "Well, where's the edge of space?" You know, we don't know everything. They're certainly not, and I'm not here to claim I'm right. I'm just here to try and get you to think and question what they're saying, because that's the important thing. Because
Do you believe in the center of Earth theory?
Hollow Earth stuff, you mean? I think there's good theory there. I mean, possibly, but again, we have no idea. We can't go there. It's restricted land. You're not allowed to go past the 60th parallel. These are, you're not allowed to go to the Antarctica, and you can't go to the center. That's a fact. You cannot just freely go there. They'll claim you can go to the Antarctica on a cruise, but they won't take you. You'll never see somebody showing you a compass pointing, spinning, or anything, because they take you to the edge. They actually have over 6 or so different stations around Antarctica that they claim is the South Pole. It's nonsense. It's just it's a gig for somebody to travel, pay, and I went to Antarctica, right? That's it. Here's the South Pole, right? But no one's ever flown across it, pole to pole. No flight ever flown pole to pole.
We know how to create gravity.
Okay, what is gravity? What is gravity? Newtonian or Einsteinian? Which one?
Well,
And what is it generally? I mean,
a big enough mass, spherical mass especially,
Yeah.
to generate gravity.
well, they claim that, but how do you prove that?
We have experiments. You can take a marble.
Look,
Drop
gravity.
Drop it on a
Gravity,
on a
right now,
fabric.
look, I'll show you gravity.
Yeah,
Drop it on a fabric.
that's so laughable, because that just proves that's heavier than air.
No.
Yes, that's called relative density.
Air is a gas.
Yeah, it is actually, yes. There's lots of air gas in the air.
Look, there are lots of
That's still heavier than the air that surrounds it. That doesn't prove that there's a force throwing it down. It does not suggest gravity. Because if gravity is such a force that can hold all the oceans, all right, 70% of the so-called globe is ocean, yet it all is flat, and it's such a force to hold that water down, but yet birds and bees and us, we can jump and fly freely with no resistance but our own weight. Where's gravity then? Where's gravity when it's pick and choose, right? It's so selective. You have to draw the line because everything they use is selective, and then they move the goalpost.
Propulsion's the only way to defy gravity.
Look, I'm not here to convince you, really. I just want to hopefully provoke some thought, my friends. Honestly, guys, please, just take the information and look into it.
The Virgin Galactic, right? So he released his tickets, whatever, 450,000 US.
I don't
Would
follow the
you-
mainstream
if you had
stuff,
the money,
what's being
If
said.
you had the money, would you purchase a ticket to actually see for yourself?
You know what?
Say you went on a
Well,
plane, planes
I
are
would
so
pay to
small.
have somebody live stream it because I don't trust that they would safely take someone like myself up. But you know what? There is people like us, myself, who will do that because they're willing to put themselves at risk.
So, if by your theory, if we go further enough out there, we'll hit the edge.
No, I don't believe there's an edge. Some people, but why does there have to be an edge? Why? Possibly, maybe so. Here's the thing, right?
But the thing is, we've discovered we've done loops.
You know, let me explain this to you, okay? You might think, okay, if you're on a globe, right? If I point east,
People are going in big circles
okay,
and not.
one sec, right? If we're on a globe, right, and we head due east, right? Due east. Where will we come back to if we just keep going straight east?
You'll still be going east.
And where will we end up?
You
We-
might end up in the same place. But
Really,
you'll still
right?
be going
That's
east.
not true, actually. This is a fact. It's called every time you the north, the east and west are governed by the north. Everything circles around the north. You constantly have to turn. If you go any direction other than if you go north, if you go east or west, you're always going to end up going south eventually. It always goes south because if you go past the north, you will be going south eventually. If you keep going east, eventually you'll be going south unless you keep turning. You have to keep adjusting around the north. Like Polaris, the North Star, right? The Big Dipper, it points to Polaris, the North Star. The North Star never moves. Never moves. It's always in the sky, never moves. All the stars go around the North Star Polaris. That's a fact. In the heliocentric model, that is a fact.
That's not a fact.
You need to do some more research.
That's a theory.
That's not a theory, it's observable. When you understand the sky clock that is.
But not everything that is stamped.
All right, I'm not arguing with you. We got stuff to do, but if you guys are interested, I mean, please stoplookthink.com, my friend. Just think for yourself. Don't believe what you're told, guys. I mean, where do you start? Where do you draw the line with all this crap going on in the world and the government? You know, there's so much disinformation too. Like Flat Earth Society, we're not that. We're not the society. Well, you say that, but who are you to tell me what I should be doing, right? Everyone has their own. Well, you think that, but to me, I say this opens the door to figure out those bigger things, because it's a belief system. Everything we think we know is a belief system. I don't believe it. We observe it. It's observable, testable, and repeatable. The belief is the globe. So the burden of proof is on the globe believer. Technically, I mean, when you really work the math.
Everybody.
I don't want to convince you. I want you to figure out yourself.
Everybody believed that Earth is flat. What would that change?
Well, it wouldn't change your everyday life right away. What it would change is you would start evolving and starting to see what's real, what's not real, and then you would start gaining knowledge, and knowledge is power.
What else is not real?
Power. Knowledge is power. Hey, I tell you what, man, start looking into this, and those things will start showing themselves to you because the universe will provide.
You guys get vaccinated?
No.
Oh, there you're already there. You're halfway there. Now you don't believe that shit, right? How can you trust it, right? How can you trust it? Where do you draw the line, right?
Everyone knows politicians lie to us.
Yeah, not just the politicians,
Why
but
do people all of them have changed?
exactly. I mean,
Politicians controlling
yeah.
our healthcare
Well, they all have a hand in the bigger guy's pocket, right?
because someone's paying them.
Yeah, exactly. And there's always an agenda, right? So there might be good intention going in, right? I mean, and there's also, I mean, we don't really have any benevolent politicians in the sense that we're, advancing because once they get in, they may have good intentions and everything else, but, they do what you're told, shut up, here's some money, or else get the hell out kind of thing, right? That's how they run the country. It's run by a handful of people, man. The New World Order is
The
the...
planet's being round,
amazing.
right?
It's a
Your
$600
theory was
billion
the fact that we
year
can't actually see that it's round.
Yeah, well, yeah, we can't spherical specifically, right? Because round could be like a nickel, like a pizza, right? So when you think of it that way, yeah, we only see 2D objects, right? You taking off, Raj?
And you're saying we've never observed its rotation.
All right, love you guys. We're gonna walk up this way, I think. So,
Can I ask you something? You weren't filming that, were you?
oh, I'm live on YouTube right now, guys.
Well, you could have told us that. before you-
Oh, I think you could probably assume I'm with a camera. Are you shy?
No, but
Are
we
you camera
tried to
shy?
ask you, we said we didn't consent to.
What's your,
Well, we're in the
that-
public
that's
actually.
your,
You don't have to consent to it.
That's your YouTube right there?
My YouTube is here if you'd like to check it out, my brother. Yeah, right here. ScubaDracula, and my email's there. My name is Johnny, Flat Earth Hamilton. So please, if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask. My YouTube channel, I have links for Beginner's Guide to Flat Earth.
I want to. You believe in all the conspiracies, eh?
Well,
Are you,
I wouldn't say that. And what is conspiracy, essentially, right? I mean, it's just information. It's alternate information that defies the government's, what they're telling you, right? So, I mean, there's so much about this world we don't know, but there's a lot. There's a bunch of bullshit. It really is. So, as long as you keep questioning, and I'm not saying we have all the answers, and I'm not saying I know the truth. I'm just saying, I can provide you with information to help you find your own truth, because we're all going to see the world a different way, right? I mean, but as long as we just don't accept what we're told, because that's how they control us. Currency, fear is the currency of control, and they use that against us. Mike, you ready to head down? Head that way? Gentlemen, appreciate the conversation.
You still live?
I hope you open your mind, man.
Live?
Yeah, it's live.
Okay, hold on. How many followers you got?
I got 1,000 or so.
Visit us at Monstars.
There you go. Yeah.
For
Shout
cannabis
out.
products.
Shout out. Yeah, in Toronto area.
Look, we got the www.monstars.com.
Check it out, guys. Scan that shit.
We deliver throughout the whole
Edibles,
Canada.
concentrates,
Whole Canada.
product, bud.
Right on.
Okay.
Shout out again.
If you want-
Monsters, is it?
If you want a
Monstar.
discount, if you want a
Monstar.
discount, okay.
Instead of an
I'm
S.
buying good.
If you want a
$100
discount, you
ounces
gotta give a shout out to me too.
I'm on a
Okay,
budget,
you
right?
gotta shout out Shaim,
Where's your
SHYHEM. Don't
card
forget
over
to send him that message too.
Right on, brother.
Free edible.
There you go. You got your shout out, brother.
No, there's weed in there, bro. I want that. Yeah. Half fucking point or something.
What's that?
Have a good day, boys.
All right, guys. Take care. Yeah, we are rolling. You got everything? Yeah, the one guy seemed pretty. I'm starting to get to him a little bit there. What do you guys think? I can't see the chat going on there. One. It's really laughable. Right, we got the gooseneck. We are traveling down the strip. I think I got this whole Amish thing going on now, especially with this hat. Your sticker's starting to come off on your hat. Alright, see who our next victims are. Maybe we should get some girls in bikinis, that'd be nice. So is anybody going down to Flattoberfest this year? I think I'm going to try and make it as long as I can drive across the border. I'm going to try and join that singles group because, frick, I'm tired of being a single flat earther. Hint, hint. Tell me. What's going on with this flag? There it is. Hey, brother, can I offer you some information? We don't live on a spinning globe, man. Check it out. Take care. It's a little windy. What time is it? I don't even know the time. Who cares? It's flat earth o'clock. Ah, good to see that, Rick, my buddy. Good to see you. Hopefully you can make it. Pleasure to actually meet you finally after all these years hanging out online. You know, these events, these flat earth events, you know, some people might be skeptical about them and this and that. Who cares? Honestly, once you start going to one, since I started going to the Canadian one in 2018, I have been hooked. I mean, you're with your people, right? You're mingling, you're having a good time, and it's kind of addicting actually because you're like with family, right? It's like your tribe, so it's really fun, and you can't get enough of it. How you doing, guys? You ever scrutinize the globe?
Scrutinize the globe.
Yeah, can I offer you some information? Flat Earth. We live on a flat Earth. I mean, it's observably and testably flat. I mean, all water, all large bodies of water. Look at that, flat, always flat. No matter how high you fly, no matter how far you measure, how far you look, if you see too far.
So you don't believe NASA?
Absolutely not. NASA, not another space agency. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, come on. How many times has NASA been caught lying? I mean, the moon landings. I mean, the Challenger accident. I mean, come on. There's just lie after lie after lie. Yeah. Check it out. Russian vids. Yeah.
I'll definitely check that out.
I mean, please take plate, guys. Take it. There's just.
She has one.
Well, hold on. If you do have any questions, okay, I have a YouTube channel live right now, ScubaDracula. I have a YouTube, I have an email. Please feel free to ask questions, because that's all we're getting people to do is ask questions, because there's a lot of disinformation out there. Like with Flat Earth, for instance, if you type in Flat Earth in Google, you get 100 pages of disinformation saying Flat Earth Society, Flat Earth debunked. We're not Flat Earth Society, and it's not been debunked, because everything they present is the same circular arguments of nonsense. They're nonsensical, trying to tell you gravity's magic and somehow water magically curves, yet we can't measure it or witness it. You know, no matter how far you fly, no matter how you see too far again, those are the basic facts. I mean,
real basic is like water when contained will always be level.
always.
So when you have the shores that the seas that are contained from shore to shore, that's real science.
And I mean, and people will claim, and everyone's excuse is, well, gravity. Well, they'll drop something. Oh, gravity. Well, that just proves that's heavier than air. That's relative density.
And the helium weighs less than air, and it goes up. Interesting.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, you can take a balloon actually and balance it perfectly so it doesn't go up or down. Where's gravity then? I mean, if it's such a force to hold all the ocean's weight, that was no way that would be just sitting there. It would go bloop down. We wouldn't be able to jump so freely. Birds and bees and bugs wouldn't fly so freely either. It'd be such a force holding you down. You'd be like, "Brrr."
I like to see a satellite zoom in on Australia, show me the waterfall.
Yeah, or planes upside down. Where's the satellite footage of that? I mean, wouldn't that be amazing, right? If we did live on a globe.
All right, we'll check it out.
Don't be numb, but please take the card too, honestly. Just ask questions, check out the YouTube channel. There's beginner's guide channels and videos. Take care.
They have good vibes, man.
Yeah, for sure.
New to the forest.
You must be new to the forest. Good vibes on those cops. See, don't be afraid of the cops, guys. They're public servants. Some of them are assholes too, but they are. Remain cordial and know your rights. But sometimes it's good just to provoke thought with those guys too, because they're waking up a lot in this world too with all this crap going on. I think the forests are really starting to see what's going on. Oh, I see a deleted message in there. Jim, you shooting shit again, bro?
Cheers, bro.
Ah. Hey, ladies, you ever scrutinize the globe? Can I offer you information? It's free. Free to think. Nice butt. He's such a pig. Hey, man, you dress like that, I'm going to compliment it. I didn't say it out loud, though. Crazy flat earth people. I want to get one of those little paddle boards. That'd be fun. All right, we are walking down the path, Sunnyside Beach, Toronto. So there's a pool here. I guess there's a splash pad, and then I think there's a lot more people down the other end. I think I might come down here more often. I want to see on the busier days of the weekend. Get more people. When I do my stuff in Hamilton, it's about this, but before COVID, so it's probably way less than the Hamilton. Flat Earth, anyone?
Like we kind of tee off around.
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Earth is not a spinning globe. It is flat, like water. All water finds its level. Research Flat Earth. StopLookThink.com. Have a good day. Yell at these people in the pool. Earth is flat. Hey guys, you know the Earth is flat? Did you know the Earth is flat? The Earth, it's flat, man. Tell you, it's a bunch of lies, the globe stuff.
When that water is contained, it always goes flat, level, it's sea level. So when the shores are contained, the oceans are contained from shore to shore, it means they're flat and level like that pool, you guys. You're being had, you're being tricked.
All water lays flat when undisturbed. Check it out, man. Flat Earth, man. Check it out.
Thank you. That's why we do it. Folks, just like that.
Yeah, exactly. They actually listen and they're like, what the hell is he saying?
Very low percentage, but that's
Yeah. And then she started commenting on the lifeguard there. Hey, ladies, can I introduce you to a flat Earth? We don't live on a spinning ball. It's a lie. I'm gonna get some boats out here. Probably rentals, I guess, eh? Hey! Flat Earth. We don't live on a ball. It's a lie. All water lays flat. It's funny how people just trying to avoid you like the plague.
Oh, don't do it.
Oh, don't even waste your time. Don't even.
He did.
Uh,
Man. Poor kid.
Ooh, it's getting toastier over here. Oh, there's like a food stand and stuff there,
Turn our
right?
heads to that type of stuff, though, Johnny.
Well, how, if they're already going for it, you're not going to convince them. You know, you're not going to convince them. This guy looks like he wants something to read, though. Can I offer you some information, my friend? Can I give you some information?
We already got one.
Oh, you did? You really? Somebody passed them by, did they?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, man, there's a lot to look into. You guys are lifeguards, you're on the water all the time. At what point does water curve, right? You got to ask that question. All large bodies of water, they flat, always. Ocean, everywhere. If the Earth is 70% water, right? Where's the curve, right? Come on, right? We got to use our own logic here.
I just want a satellite one day to zoom in on Australia and show me the waterfalls growing up.
We're upside down planes, right? Where's all that footage? It should be awesome to see, wouldn't it? Does any of you guys want any more information? It's free. One, that tells me that you're not really interested in looking into it, but hey. Hey, it is what it is. The truth is for you to discover. Take care. Who gave him one? Somebody see them early?
No, a lifeguard came and talked to us.
Oh, did he? Oh, I didn't miss
She
him.
was
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, maybe that was one of those cute ones in the bikini earlier? The younger one?
No, it wasn't any of that. I think she was off her shift.
There we go. We're getting a little busy right here. Flat Earth. We don't live on a ball. It truly is flat like water. Is there a lineup for this? Hey, ladies, going to offer you some information. Earth is not a ball. You guys like something to read while you're in line? Flat Earth. Earth's not a ball. Just look at that water. Flat.
Hey, crazy guy.
Crazy guy. Flat Earth. Earth's not a spinning globe. Earth is flat, like water. All water. It's funny, right? But when you do the research and trying to prove the globe, right?
Are you an expert?
I'm well researched. I'm not an expert, though.
Just so you're aware, your opinion doesn't matter.
It's not about opinion. It's not opinion. It's observation.
Matters, you're right.
Yeah, truth
Opinions
matters.
don't matter.
Exactly. When you look at that water, is there a
We're on
curve?
the same side.
Yeah, we're just out here provoking thought.
We are all.
There's no need for people to get angry when you try and ask them to think, right? Well, I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying it's not a bad thing to ask questions, though, right? And that's all we're simply trying to do is provoke that thought. Because again, all water lays flat. All large bodies.
That is real science.
I mean, that's an observation, though. That's not a belief, right?
That's an experiment.
If you're honestly, just entertain it. Why not? If you care about truth, I mean, why not entertain it, right?
Oh, our buddy.
Ah, Tim. Well, that's debatable whether he believed it was flat or not.
We got inquisitive minds over here.
Absolutely. Here you go. Please look into it. Yes. All right, we got some bites.
Oh, we talked to them earlier. Now they see other people taking the information.
Yeah. Yeah, right, exactly. Hey, Alex, good to see you, buddy. Is that just Jack in there too? I see popping up. Sweet. Hey, guys. Yeah, we're hitting the beach trip here in Toronto. Seeing if anybody wants to think. How you doing, guys? Interested in some flat Earth information? You ever looked into flat Earth?
Sorry?
Flat Earth. May seem ridiculous, but I mean, it's an observation. Can I offer you to take care, right? Thanks for accepting. Take care.
His friend is like, you're an idiot for taking
It doesn't hurt to entertain. He's it. The only piss off is if somebody takes it and then they just like throw it away. It's definitely more busier over here. Oh, yeah, Bobby. Speaks volumes. Volumes. Volumes of flatness. Hey, Jack. Yeah, I'm gonna try, man. If they open the borders, I'm gonna try play the rights card. You know, I do have the passport, but the Queen gave me away. So I'm definitely gonna try and make it down this year. I'm gonna drive to the border anyway, and you know, here in communist Canada, treated like criminals. It's ridiculous. I ain't getting no freaking testing done or anything.
You genuinely think it's flat?
We observe it's flat. We test it's flat.
How do you test?
Well, look outside that. You see that water? Where's the curve? All large bodies of water. All large bodies of water lay flat and motionless when undisturbed.
How does it lay flat?
Wait, what's at the end? What's at
You
the
see a curve? It's flat. We
Are there any pictures of the ice walls?
actually, yeah. Just look up, Google any picture of Antarctica wall.
There is no wall.
Give it back if you don't want it. Give it back if you don't want it.
Take pamphlet if you guys want to, man. Honestly, yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you want to ask questions, but you don't want to look further into it. You're convinced you know already, right?
I'm not convinced, but I'm always open.
That's good. I like that. I like that answer.
But it has
Yes.
to be
It's important.
conclusive evidence.
Well, I'll tell you what. There is conclusive evidence because here's the thing: the Earth is flat, observably, testably, and repeatably. We can all observations and tests prove that there's no measurable curvature, right? No observable curvature. Well, hold on. But when it comes to the Earth, we're not talking about space. We're talking about where we live. What's under our feet, right? As far as that goes, you cannot prove it's a globe. Everything we observe is flat. That's an observation. So all the claim of being a globe is there should be a burden on the believer of the globe, and you have to be able to prove that. But yet you cannot.
I can also observe the sun and the moon rotating around the Earth. Does that mean that we're the center of the universe at that point?
Well, it's a very well-known theory that we are in a geocentric universe. They claim it's a heliocentric universe, that we're going around the sun, the sun's going around the Milky Way, and the Milky Way going to Great Attractor, all this bullshit. But there's no evidence of that. It's all conjecture. How the hell?
There is evidence.
No, there's not. Oh, you want to talk about physics? Okay. Do you know the North Star Polaris? Do you know it never moves?
Okay, good question.
Never
Let's
moves.
say you win
All the
lottery.
stars rotate around it.
Make $1 billion
So if you're just spinning and we're going around the sun and the sun and the earth and all that's moving and all the different motions, thousands and thousands of different motions, and we're on the other side of the sun, so-called halfway down the year, how can we always still see the same night sky? We always see Polaris. We always, yes, we do. Always. In the north hemisphere, we always see the Polaris. Always. Never do we lose it. That doesn't make any sense in the model they claim. It does not. So that's a point, an obvious thing that shows we are geocentric, that everything moves around us.
Never tried.
Fair enough.
I mean, right? I mean, it's just,
You got a point.
yeah, and I'm not trying to be right here. I just hope to encourage you to look into it more because there's a lot of questions we have. Because since birth, globes are in classrooms. We're told we live on a globe through movies, television. Look how many space movies, alien movies there are, right? They're trying to convince you constantly. Look at this convict crap. I don't know where you stand with it, but look from the beginning. They're trying to convince you, selling you the numbers, cases. It's all about advertising to them because it's all an act, right? When you start to unveil the truth of all these things, everything is fake. A lot of it is just fear mongering and deception. It really is. I mean, where do you draw the line with government? Do you trust your government? I certainly don't. I mean, 9/11, come on, really? The moon landing, come on, really? I mean, there's a Hollywood basement for crying out loud. Stanley Kubrick filmed the thing in a Hollywood studio. It's obvious. I mean, cancer scam. Yes, it's real, but it's preventable and curable. But yet they rate people to do testing and chemotherapy, which is 90% failure rate. You know what I'm saying? So we have the medical cartel who's ruining people's lives and health, first of all, vaccines, all that agenda stuff. And then you have the deception of our true reality, our creator, which I believe we actually really have a creator. Whatever you want to believe that creator is up to you. But we evolved from monkeys nonsense, Darwinism, dinosaur crap. It's all nonsense conjecture of unfathomable science. It's not been proven. It's all theory. It's not. It's
They can take the same two exact species of animal
we can come to the equation
and
here.
live in
Let's
different
bring up
environments, and the
satellite
environment will
image,
dictate
zoom in
what
on Australia
what they evolve
with the
into.
water
well,
cycle.
they're not going to evolve into another species.
No, they're not.
They're going to
They're
stay
gonna
the
have
same
different-
species.
They're gonna have
That's not evolution.
distinguishable
That's
traits that are based on their environment.
yeah. That's environmental. Yeah, or through atmosphere. No, okay, you can use it in that sense, sure, but that doesn't prove the theory of evolution. That's not evidence. We especially.
How do you prove that we have this almost identical genetic makeup at a base level to a launch?
How do you prove? You can say. I don't know. I don't know that. Actually, I never even heard that. But I'll look it. I'll look it up. Yeah. But there's a lot of this talk where it's like, oh, we're same genetic code as this and this, but they don't even understand. They make up this DNA code and they tell us this is what it is, but they don't even fully understand it. You know, they'll claim to know things they don't actually know. Like there's so many unique things in this world that are unimaginable. Like just like so unique, and to say it all evolved from the same nonsense from a big speck of dust, you know. Come on, I mean, it's just so far-fetched. It's just to convince you of something instead of thinking for yourself and maybe there is a creator. I'm not saying a God in the clouds. I don't believe in that, but other people do. I'm not a biblical person, but there is I do believe some merit in the Bibles, right? Depending on how you interpret it. And there's way better people than myself who can explain that.
Even the Bible talks about
And which Bible and which God. I mean, there's all kinds of things we can refer to, right? So I personally believe in consciousness and that we co-create our reality in the sense that what if the biggest conspiracy in this world is that we co-create it? You know, it manifests destiny, thought creates, power of intention, these types of things. You follow what I'm saying? I mean, so those are levels of thinking, but the mainstream will not tell you that. They will deny that kind of thinking and tell you everything that they want you to believe. And they'll never let you venture those thoughts because school systems, academia, the curriculum is to basically have you memorize and regurgitate the information, not to critically think, not to question what you're being told, you know? It's so...
I agree with you there in terms of education, but...
Well, hey, I don't want to convince you again. I'm not to claim I'm right. And please, I just look into it, man. You know, there's a lot of disinformation. We're not Flat Earth Society. That's fake stuff. You know, you'll type it in on Google or something, and it's censored, and they'll get 100 pages of disinformation telling you debunk. But if you go and look at any of this stuff, it'll easily answer those questions for you. So I mean, and if you're interested in questions, I have a YouTube channel, ScubaDracula. I'm live right now, and my email's on there too. Okay, brother. Appreciate you lending me your ear because honestly, we're just here to provoke thought. We're not trying to create enemies and tell people what to think. People, they think that, you know, we're just idiots, you know, but it's like, we're here for you. We're here for other people to try and say, hey, think about this, because
you can't prove, like with all due respect, you can't prove you're right, I can't prove I'm right.
to a degree, you're right. Yeah, it really comes to how far you're willing to seek for yourself. Because no matter what I've learned, you're not going to see the way I've seen things. So you have to walk that path yourself, right? I can just open the door, plant the seed, and let it grow, and hopefully, you can see the light of that, right? That tunnel kind of thing. So, cheers,
I
yeah.
asked you how far is the sun, right? Remember I asked you how far is the sun away from us? I asked you for a reason. They say it's like 70 million miles. It's actually way closer because when you see the sun zooming in on, you'll see it zooming right in on a hot spot on the lake, right there. So if you take a sun like this,
How do you, ma'am? Can I some information?
just
Can I have some information?
zoom in like this now. Zoom it right in. There's going to be a spot for that shadow.
Hey guys, interested in Flat Earth? Free information.
Anyways, man.
Appreciate the talk.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for letting us your ear. Like, just keep an open mind, brother. Yeah, please do. Yeah, yeah.
Look up RV2.
And stoplookthink.com. It's on the thing. Take care.
Finally, some people have half a brain.
All right. How are we doing here in the chat, guys? Everybody hear everything okay so we're still? Lots of people on the beach. Yeah, I mean, that's all it takes, guys, too. If you're looking to do some activism, you know, it helps with a friend. It helps them get you out there, encourage you to do it. You know, if many of my people who follow me, you know, I do this myself, too. But, you know, yeah, I just got myself a gooseneck. Just walk around, do some filming, and, you know, document the stuff for your own safety as well. And just ask questions. Just start having conversations, and you'd be surprised how easy it is to get engaged with people. Or, you know, some people might call you stupid. Who cares what they think, right? Hey, guys, Flat Earth, don't live on a ball. Free information about the Earth. Water lays flat. Flat Earth? You good with being lied to your whole life?
I like being lied to my whole life. I like wearing a mask too.
I try to be a little snarky a bit because, but I don't like to be too confrontational in that sense too. It's funny watching Joshua go authentic attack. He's just balls out, man. He just calls people on, and sometimes he crosses that line and it's like, I wouldn't say that. That guy's probably gonna get triggered, right? Look at this tree. This is a really nice old one here. Is that a willow tree? No, it's not a willow. It's some kind of weeping thing. Beautiful, beautiful tree. Start learning your reality, guys. I've been trying to study trees, learning about the nature around me. The more you can learn about this nature, the more you can start to understand it. So I can't see the chat very good if you guys are talking to me though. I'm trying to peek through here. Yeah, just right, Jack. I'm good. No, you're not. You believe lies. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's like.
Yeah, Joshua is boss, brother. He's been a huge influence for me, you know, and really my early days. He's honestly, he's the guy who was doing this first. I gotta give him all credit because he started. I mean, we're all kind of doing it, but he really pushed the boundaries of getting my courage to get out there. So, and then we all kind of followed suit, and Flat Earth Focker's out there, and Witsit's fucking killing it out there. Gotta give him props. Witsit Gets It. Check his channel if you guys haven't. He's just killing over stateside. And Alex, Critical Exception, he's been joining him too. He's just jacked there. We are all doing it as well, and I can't wait to get down South Carolina. We can all hopefully get down there. I might stay stateside for a bit. Maybe I'll get trapped down there with you guys if you stuck with me. I am a nomad now. I sold my house in Hamilton, so I've been living out the bush. That's why I've kind of been absent online as well, just so you know, guys. Living in the northeastern Ontario. Off land, off grid, developing, cutting trees, and trying to build a community. So it's a start. It's a learning curve. Getting a little quiet on this side. Parking lot. It's still down this way, isn't it? I'll go a little further, then I turn around. Block on the water. Sand in our boots. How you doing? You ever scrutinize the globe? Earth is flat like water. Hello. Can I introduce you to Flat Earth? Earth is flat, just like water. Don't be discouraged. And there's a lot of disinformation, so please keep an open mind. Take care. What? It's funny, right? Seems funny, right? But then what's even funnier is when you try to prove the globe. Oh, absolutely. He's on our side. Absolutely. Oh, Bravo was kick ass, man. He tells it like it is. He's not afraid.
Oh, I love that guy, but when he talks about it, you know he's doubting you.
Yeah,
he
knows something.
No, he knows something, but when he talks about Flat Earth, you know he's got question marks when he's saying it.
Oh, for sure he does. Oh, yeah, but he has legit question marks. He's got legit questions.
All Earth is a nice theory.
Yeah, exactly. The flat Earth is not a theory. I mean, it's observably flat. It's an observation, right? Yeah. We all experience a flat and motionless Earth. No matter how high you fly or measure or see, right? We see too far.
I know for a fact, you might think I'm crazy, but it's clear as day because I used to dream when I was a kid. I used to fly, and I used to fucking fly.
Right.
I never forget this.
I used to fly out my dreams all the time too, actually.
Like a bird, just fly.
Yeah.
And it's fucking.
Well,
I've seen it.
Here's the thing: dreams are a projection of our reality in some terms. So, and I think also they're a parallel universe tapping into another realm, possibly. Who knows? There's lots of questions as to what dreams really are, and I think there's many different reasons.
This could be a parallel reality.
Exactly. So, because we may dream something and see something a certain way, it doesn't make it real, right?
Oh, yeah,
it could be metaphorical. It could be all kinds of things, right?
That way, yeah. This
yeah, like, and again, like I've flown many times, and we got high altitude footage over 100,000 feet. None of it shows curvature. You know, it just there's nothing to prove what they to show their claims. There's not really any tangible evidence, right? Demonstrable evidence. You can't measure curvature. You can't witness it. You just can't measure motion of the Earth. It's been proven that we are a geocentric universe go around us.
What I saw.
Well, that was a dream, you said, right? Well, you said it was a dream. I can't explain. I can't answer that for you because I don't know, right? And I'm okay with that. And not knowing is okay too. Like we don't claim to have all the answers, man, not at all. And to not claim we're right either. I simply say, hey, we can show you evidence that what they're saying is easily debunked, right? And what we're trying to show you is observable for yourself to experience and test, right? And then come to your own conclusions, of course, right? And you can lean one way, but most times if you lean toward the ball, that's generally it's a belief. It's a chosen belief system that's not based on facts. It's based on beliefs, and that's if you choose that path, that's your choice, right? But we just say, when it comes to if you care about truth and you care about knowledge, right, and not just knowing something but understanding it rather.
Do you believe that?
I don't believe it. I observe it, right? I don't claim to even know the shape, right? I mean, I think it's flat because it's observably flat and testably flat, and I think it's an infinite plane possibly. But that's my opinion. I mean, there's other theories. There's a dome. There's some people think convex, concave. Who knows? I don't see much relative evidence for that, but. The idea of a globe is quite absurd. When you're just trying to claim even fractions of what they are saying, you cannot find the evidence, the proof, I should say, to prove that, right? But
So what do you say to the moon then?
well, it's a light in the sky, as far as we know, right? It's 2D. It never moves, by the way. If you look at the moon, it always just rotates, and it never spins like all around.
People say it's man-made.
Well, some people say the sun is plasma too, like a project, or maybe, and the stars are projection possibly. When you look it up with all the cameras and stuff, like zoom in with the P900, P1000, these Nikon cameras they have out now, they look like cymatics, right? Like flickering lights almost. Like almost how your light shines off a pool and it kind of flickers and moves. Like it's crazy, but this is what they really look like from down here.
Yeah.
But when you go up there, you don't see them. You don't see them from planes. You don't see them from high altitude balloons. From the ISS footage, you don't see any stars. You don't even see satellites in the ISS footage. But there were thousands and thousands of satellites around the Earth, they say, right? But none of it's in the ISS footage. There's not even a real photo of a satellite, right? Pardon?
It's really interesting.
Yeah, right? So, I mean, yeah, if you, man, just keep researching. You sound like you're already kind of opening the door to it. Just don't let other disinformation misguide you, because there's a lot of disinformation, like Flat Earth Society, all this stuff, right? But guys like Eddie Bravo, he's legit, man. I truly believe he's legit. He has his own followings and people, but it's funny because he's right up there with the big guys, right? Like his best buddy, right? Joe Rogan. Well, I don't know if they're best buddies anymore, but he was his judo master.
I've been doing this stuff
or sensei.
Since 95, 96, man. So
Yeah, so you've been seeking truth for quite a while then, at least, right? You're saying, yeah, and that's good, because that's what's important. We have to, because people will say, well, what does it matter about the flat Earth, for instance, right? I say, well, it doesn't actually change your life today, but the more you know, the more knowledge you have, the more power you have, because then you start to just unveil all kinds of truths, right? And the deception just peels off like a layer of an onion, And it's like the truth is like a big meal. It does take time to digest it all. You can't just learn it all in one day. Like I've been researching flat Earth for over 5 years now, and I've only realized myself evolving and my vocabulary as well, and just at first I was shouting from the rooftops and I sounded like an idiot, right? And I didn't know how to approach people with it. I just wanted to get the information out. And people don't learn the same way we all do. We all take information in our own way and go our own paths, right? And so it's all I can do is do me, and you do you, of course. But if you care about truth, it's up to you to find it, right? To seek it, right? If anything in life, right? Manifest your destiny, the power of intention, right? So appreciate you letting us in your ear, brother. If you're interested, though, I do have a YouTube channel, ScubaDracula, and my email there is if you have any questions, okay, brother? Have a good day.
cheers.
You want to be with you?
Huh?
Keep checking this way?
Yeah, why not? Let's keep doing it. Doing pretty good so far. Let's see what's going on here in the chat, if I can follow it.
Let's turn it quiet down a bit. 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's Jack, eh? Yeah, it sounds kind of funny coming out. It's like a boardwalk here, literally. Nice little spot, actually. I should have come out this way more often. I've been kind of boring sitting by yourself at a little booth where I was doing in Hamilton most of the time. And honestly, I'm getting tired of doing the protesting stuff. We know it does nothing. It's just circular arguments and people talking about the same crap we all know, not talking about solutions and stuff. And as you know, many of us know, flat Earth is the ultimate truth. It's the bottom line. So and if we can open that door to people about the flat Earth stuff, then then that just helps them evolve on their own, because it truly is the ultimate deception, the globe. Hey, we got a musician out here. Nice. Oh, we're just out here asking questions, getting people to question their reality, such as the globe that they say we live on.
The Earth is flat.
I think so.
Can you tell? Oh, you're not taking a movie, are you?
I'm on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not.
Would you like to play some music? Do you have an advertise a channel or anything?
I'm not advertising.
Oh, it's okay if you don't want to talk in the camera. No worries, buddy. Hey! Look who's here! All right.
I was checking you on YouTube. I said I'd drop by.
Right on! Fucking right on! Awesome. He was here. He took off. Yeah.
He took off already?
Him and Marlene. Pardon me?
How many hits you guys get? Are you big dudes on the internet?
I got some followers. You can check me out here. ScubaDracula.
ScubaDracula.
You know ScubaDracula?
Yeah, that's ScubaDracula right there.
ScubaDracula.
So check it out, man. Tons of information.
Really?
Flat Earth.
Yeah, well, okay, so we all observe a flat Earth. I mean, when you look at the water, right? Looks pretty flat, right? As far as you look, it's flat, right? I mean, come on. All large bodies of water, all over the world, always lay flat. They never curve. If the Earth is 70% water, the so-called globe, as they claim, 71 or whatever it is, and water never curves, it always lays flat, you do the math. I mean, how is the globe, right? Well, it's not a movie, but
Can I prove to you that we're living on a flat planet?
I mean, it's an observational fact. So we're just getting people to question what they've been told, right?
You can't see which people here, right?
Anybody who's willing to learn, because I don't want to tell you what to think, and I don't want you to believe me. I want you to go do your own research, right? You know, do you believe in a creator in this world? Do you believe in God or a creator of some sort, intelligent design? Well, I personally, we all have our own beliefs, of course, but I mean, mainstream science is going to try and tell you, though, there is no God. We all evolved from a Big Bang. You know, you're gonna try and convince you we evolved from monkeys, all this stuff. But we know that's nonsense. It sounds like nonsense too, doesn't it? So where do you draw the line to say, well, they're right and they're wrong, right? Because they just constantly tell us things that we can't observe and witness ourselves or prove, right? So I mean, we're just provoking those questions because the thing that sells gravity, the Darwinism theory, or sorry, the evolution, is gravity, right? Gravity is the selling point for that. That's what they use, and gravity also is their selling point for the globe. It's their selling point for everything because gravity is magic, right? You drop something on the ground, that just proves it's heavier than the air. That's not, some magic force forcing it down. It's just simple relative density. And there's the reasons to explain why up is up and down is down. That's a little more technical to get into. And if you want to learn that, you can absolutely learn that, and I can explain that to you from my understanding.
Have you seen the Flat Earth movie?
Behind the Curve? The Behind the Curve? Oh, no. The Behind the Curve was like 2018.
That's what's his name? Sagan.
Oh, Carl Sagan. You mean like the Cosmos stuff?
Yeah, no. I'm talking about from the 1800s. What's his name? He wrote Flat Earth.
I know you're talking. Samuel Robotham? Or he was late 1800s, early 1900s. Samuel Robotham, and then the Gleason as well. That was way before that. My memory is pretty shot with some of this stuff, but if you said the name, I probably know it. But none of those ring a bell, eh?
Well, he's
I think he cleared me up. He gave me 2 good ones. Is there more than two good reasons why?
Well, there's a lot
Oh,
more.
absolutely.
There's a lot more.
And you can ask somebody why the Earth is a globe, right? And you can ask somebody why the Earth's a globe, right? And they may talk to you for 5 minutes, right? You ask any of us flat earthers why it's flat, I'll talk to you all damn day.
Have they ever taken a plane? Have they ever
You give me the time, I wouldn't shut up, man. Because there's just abundance of it's an abundance of evidence.
Main issue, or do you got other issues?
Issues? Sorry.
I mean, like flat Earth, like with the channel. Are you just talking about flat Earth, or do you have other things?
On the channel? Oh yeah. Well, I used to do all the protests that was going on about the
We
convid.
used to go to the.
I gave up on that because it's controlled opposition.
And I
It's a
told
waste
you
of
that
time.
last time I saw you.
Oh,
then.
you know,
Remember?
you know,
Remember?
you
remember
know.
now, eh?
But I mean,
told my
I talk
son.
about flat Earth, but I also talk about other stuff. But flat Earth is my main thing because it's what I know best, right? And I try and do what I know best. I can help people see the other things, but this is what I know best. So I do music as well. I do that on my channel. I play guitar, drums. There's a song on my channel and stuff you can check out. It's called Wake Up. If you guys haven't seen that, by the way, I have a song on my channel. It's called Wake Up. It's a few videos back, but I did some recording before I moved out of my house. I do hope to do some more over the winter. Maybe somebody can go grab that and put it in the chat.
The Bible never says nothing about a ball Earth. It has many references to a flat Earth. Many.
Absolutely, it does. The four pillars, you know, I mean,
Have you ever
The answer
flown
to
a
your-
motionless.
Motion.
Been in a plane?
We thought
Yes, many times. I've flown across to Europe, flown across America. I've driven across Canada. I've driven down south as well, all the way almost to South Carolina. So I mean, and you know what? No curve at all. And I followed the sun when I drove west across Canada to West Coast, and I followed the sun the whole time. Never did it go over imaginary curve. It just disappeared out of my sight as it got so far away. It was pretty crazy, and I have video evidence of it on my channel. There's video evidence of that, and not just mine. Tons of video evidence showing the sun just kind of fading away, right? Disappearing out of our sight, right? Like for instance, when we look on the water, people say, well, they see a curve because, you know, ships disappear over the horizon, right? They'll say, well, that's the curve. But if you take a high zoom camera lens or whatever and zoom in, it reappears because it's convergence. Things just, you know, it's perspective. Things just disappear the further you go. It's you know, you can't see forever, right? So, I mean, always the horizon will rise to our eye level. So I mean, just something to think about, right?
Just an easy way of not having to deal with
I know the story.
I'm not getting into it. I'm not getting
Well, gentlemen, we appreciate you listening to us. God bless.
That's what I'm just saying.
Take care and keep an open mind. That's all I can say, right? I believe in a creator. I believe in a creator. Absolutely believe in a creator. I'm not a religious person, but I absolutely. It's undeniable. I mean, really, look at the facts. Look at how uniquely this. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Did it just evolve from nothing? I mean, come on, right?
I'm just curious because the flat Earth, and you believe in God, and so. I'm
Well,
just
God
trying
is
to
a
understand-
God is a you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, you can interpret that many ways, right? Gods, higher beings, who knows?
In order to be a flat Earth with a dome covering,
Well, there's some people believe in dome or infinite plane
I
too.
just want to understand because I want to understand your cosmology of
Right.
belief systems, right?
Yeah, and I actually follow more of astrology myself. I believe more in astrology and the spiritual guide of our higher beings. You know that. I also believe in things like you know, we all have a
There's more than one.
yes.
So what's the system of higher beings?
Well, we can't possibly begin to even understand that because we don't even know outside of our own, you know, perspective.
this is where
I believe in something higher above us
specialize
does
in the Bible.
exist, or even what if the biggest conspiracy is we co-create our reality? You know, like we manifest the destiny, power of intention, all these things, right?
So if you
Who knows?
believe in higher beings, then you manifest.
Well, when you say higher beings, I don't mean say aliens from space either, because I possibly believe in interdimensional, multi-universe, parallel universe stuff. My mind is very open to that stuff, right? I just refuse to accept things written down in books or what they tell us on the TV. I do believe there's merit in a lot of the stuff, but I don't stick to one thing, right? I keep an open mind.
Pictures of the Earth round that we have from space.
Pictures, exactly. CGI.
Those are all
CGI.
They're not, go check
Yeah.
it out. Check out all the pictures. They're all different.
Yeah.
The shapes are all different.
Honestly, they are. When you do the research yourself, you'll see.
Hey, don't get on me. I mean, it's not my
Oh no,
issue.
yeah,
I'm
it's
just
all.
saying.
I didn't do anything.
Hey, it's all good. Questions are good, man, and most welcome.
Hanging, dude. I was just stroking my guitar.
You guys, information?
Taking it to press.
sudden we're dropping
All of a
G-bombs
sudden,
on
I'm a bad guy.
No, not at all. Not at all, brother. You know what? Sometimes,
I'm not a guy.
yeah,
I'm just a bad guy.
yeah. Sometimes,
Yeah, you should let him play his guitar, man.
yeah,
Come
for
on.
sure. We'd
I'm
appreciate to hear
just
some music.
chilling.
For sure.
You engaged me, now I'm engaging
Yeah,
you.
and the funny thing is, sometimes we come
I'm not
off a bit
running away.
aggressive because
What?
we're used to aggressors, right? So sometimes we may get a bit defensive, but we have to understand a lot of us deal with a lot of aggressive people who do attack you verbally and use logical fallacy. So sometimes that just seems that way we're coming off a defensive, but
I didn't even,
good. That's all we want. That's what we
you
want.
should do. You
We
should be
want
asking
asking questions.
And you should be investigating everything.
Hey, do you have any more questions you'd like to ask?
No, it's good.
You got me.
I'm good, you got me psyched. Another happy customer.
Do you guys want to walk a little more down that way and then head back? Hey, man, I'll keep it in mind, right? Thanks for lending us your ear.
I'll get a subscription to the Flat Earth.
ScubaDracula. Well, don't go. Remember, Flat Earth Society, disinformation. Okay? That's the first thing that's going to come up.
I'm just joking.
Google is censored too.
Yeah.
You know what's a joke though? The globe. It's laughable.
The globe, yeah.
It really is.
It was kind of cool. I think he probably thought we were idiots, but at least he entertained it a little bit. Took a flyer, took the channel name.
David Weiss. You should check David Weiss' channel.
Yeah, and I do keep forgetting. I try to get people to check out the
Check
Sun
out
and
David Weiss.
Sun and Moon Zodiac clock app.
What's this channel called again?
Deep inside the rabbit hole.
Oh, Deep Inside.
DRTRH.
What about RV Truth?
In RV Truth, of course.
You used to. What happened?
I don't know. I kind of, honestly, I love him,
There's certain
but he
things-
goes up and down in things that I don't agree with.
Exactly. I
It's
used
just
to
like
follow him, and he actually
I just
banned
can't
me.
be. Oh, we got
I made a
music.
statement, and he freaked out on me.
How you doing? Rock and roll. Yeah, that's cool. Sounds good. He's kicking ass there. Yeah, I thought it was recording. He's actually playing it, hitting the solos. Fucking sweet. Rock and roll fires will never die. You got it, brother.
Are you on the live?
Yeah, live right now, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's how you see me, wasn't it?
I saw you live.
I just got this gooseneck here, right? So it's the first time trying it and just letting it hang off my neck.
Is Ricardo there?
Yeah, he's been around. Yeah,
I know, you know him, eh?
Yeah.
I see
he's,
him on your.
honestly, he's one of my favorite buddies. Yeah, he's
your wrench there.
we never actually got to meet him, but he's
from
always
St. Louis. He said.
he's always on the channel. He's always supporting.
Hey, Ricardo.
Can't give him enough love. I don't know if he's
are
still in
you,
the
bro?
chat anymore, but yeah.
I'm
Ricardo.
here. Eliyahu, that's my name. You saw me.
Yeah. Oh, were you in the chat earlier?
I was. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, oh, we gotta get down there and see those fuckers, eh?
That's why I really better go down.
Yeah, I gotta try and start giving more heads up to people just so they know if they're in the area, because there's a lot of people in the GTA,
Look, the people
who are into the flat earth
people
too.
in GTA though, you're stupid as fuck.
Well, the
This
main-
got to be one of the dumbest cities in the world.
Ah,
It is.
well, it's
Think there's
very
nobody goes to the
well,
protests.
considering that there's a lot of people in it. Yes.
Think about it. In France, all over Europe, there's like hundreds of thousands marching. Here we had a couple of thousand. Come on. And you saw that they were all fucking patrol finally. You finally realized that.
Yeah. Well, we kind of all said. He said hi. He says, "Good to see you, Ricardo."
Oh, he said hi?
Yeah, he said hi.
Hi, Ricardo.
Good to see you. There he is. He's in the house.
Eliyahu, hey.
Yo! Yeah, I mean, we kind of all knew that the controlled opposition was there to begin with. What is this? Truth, hope. What's the other one say? And peace. Wow, nice. He's putting this stuff out. In the Bible.
There you go.
It just happened to be a stand full of
like
stuff.
that there because even the Christians don't believe in flat Earth.
Well, I don't know.
Most
They
of
hear
them
somebody
do.
must have put it. They must be watching. Like, who put this stuff here?
Somebody put it there? Oh, you do.
That's hilarious. I don't know whose it is, but we just put our stuff in there. It says truth, peace, and hope. This little table here full of the desire of ages.
There's a good Christian.
Free, free, free. Yeah, that's cool.
That has a great flat Earth video documentary. 1 hour documentary. It's called The World Upside Down. You gotta check it out. It's a documentary of Christian ministry. It's called World upside down. Tell these guys in your chat.
Well, I'm sure they heard you.
Excellent, excellent documentary. It's a Christian ministry.
I just started watching this documentary. I think it's Walter Lutz. I think his name is something. It's right into about doublespeak. It's very interesting listening to how they use the language and manipulate people.
No, it's all manipulation with the language.
Yeah.
And
Something Waltz or
before I
something.
went
Lutz, something Lutz.
Before you came on live stream, I was watching Nicholson 1968. I saw 2 or 3 of his videos. Everything's happening now is what he was saying 4 or 5 years ago. Incredible. And he came out with a video yesterday. YouTube knocked it right down. Nicholson 1968. Check out these videos, man.
Oh, I have to. Yeah, send me.
And then he became a flat earther too after he realized it.
We're all flat earthers, though. We just don't realize.
No, but he
it.
wasn't. But then he got it, eh? You know?
Yeah.
He knows the truth like that.
So many people are waking up, and some people don't even know. Like, it's good to see. Like, people are now starting to open the door because we've heard about flat Earth for a long time, and this is kind of maybe a turning point for us. I think because now more we get out there, people are like, maybe I'll listen to it, maybe I'll check it out. Right? It's been talked about for a long time. Why not entertain it? Right?
Yeah. But I'm saying I thought it'd be keep momentum going that more and more people, but it just didn't go that way. Like, just stop. Because YouTube is banning everything that YouTube.
Well, that's why the Rockfin's taking off, and
so now
I mean, mind you, I'm kind of with like David Weiss. He brought this up on Goldbusters, like about YouTube is still where the normies are, right? So I still try to stick on here if I can, while I can, to get this activism out because I want to do the Rockfin stuff, and I'm going to go support. I am going to join and support everybody on there, of course. But it's like I still don't feel like this is the platform I should be using. Like I'll stay with it as long as I can with YouTube because. Again, that's where the normies are, right?
You should go on BitChute.
I'm on BitChute. I am on BitChute. So if you guys want to find me on BitChute, type in Scuba. You'll find me.
I can tell you things that I should talk to you right now about.
TrueTube is still available.
I can talk to you about the jab and everything. That if
I
said it to you, you might get cut down right now.
Yeah, I do try and avoid talking about that crap on here. Like,
so I'm just saying.
As much as I want to educate more people about that stuff, there is better people who can do that.
As you know,
and we can open the door for them.
As you know, they're trying to push everybody to take a vaccine.
Oh, of course.
They're going to mandate now, eh? That means they want everybody.
I think that's more of a fear mongering, though. They want people to believe that they're going to force you to.
No,
because in one moment they're.
Oh, you see what's going on in Australia right now? They closed everything down right now.
It is. It really is.
In Australia, they got police.
Absolutely, they are. It's just hopefully before it's too late, right? Before too many people will push themselves and ruin their health and stuff, right? Exactly. Their minds.
Well, almost 6 million people, and that's only the ones that are.
What's that?
Have not
What's that? 6 million people what?
Have not
You mean are you talking about the?
Yeah.
The jab.
I know. I know.
And that's just the adults. So really, there's another.
And now they want the whole everybody, the kids.
There's 5 million kids that haven't because they're not eligible. So, which really means 11 people haven't done it. Can't give up.
Why? And you can't believe the numbers either, too, right? Like they'll use cases for selling everything. The cases are meaningless. Cases drive irrational fear. Cases drive all kinds of crap. It's just numbers that they're using. And then they'll say, oh, the people who are getting sick or dying are the ones who didn't get the jab. Get out of here. Just more trying to, trying to convince people that we're the problem. Right? They just, the oldest book, right? They just turned it around on us.
There's a site on Facebook called Canadian Deaths and a group, Canadian Deaths and Adverse Reactions.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I think I was invited to that.
Live on YouTube.
I've not seen.
She's on YouTube, but then she gets.
You really want to start learning about your health? Amandha Vollmer. Amandha Vollmer at yummy.doctor.
I heard about this.
She is amazing, and she's here in Ontario in Minden.
There's a whole bunch.
Yeah. She's a holistic practitioner. She's got her degrees and all kinds of crap.
Do you know what's in that vaccine?
Yeah.
We're in the kid zone now. Now we're dying down. Yeah, you want to turn around now? Yeah. Kind of down now. We're probably gonna head back that way. Oh, it's these guys. These people here are parked right beside me. How's it going, guys? Brother. My God, rollerblades and a mask, like you're gonna suffocate yourself, man. Like, geez, where's people's minds at? Huh? No, but still, I mean, sometimes I will say something. When it comes to somebody's child, they do get, people might get really triggered. Hey guys, you ever scrutinize the globe? Can I offer you some information?
No thanks.
Earth is flat like water, always flat. Take some information. Too bad. Alright, we're gonna start heading back to the vehicle. A little more people back the other way. Definitely some kids and stuff around here though. Well, he'll catch up. You want to start one more? Hey guys, you ever heard about the flat Earth?
Sorry, man.
Don't be sorry. I just don't believe lies. Yeah, we gotta head back to the vehicle that way. Much love, my brother, if you're taking off. Or is he coming this way? I can't hear him.
This is our first Saturday.
Yeah, I don't live in the city anymore. No, I sold my house.
Where you live now?
I'm a nomad.
Where?
Nomad.
You don't live anywhere?
I'm homeless.
You're homeless now?
Yeah, I'm actually living out in the bush.
Why don't you live with him?
No, I'm way up north east in North Frontenac area.
You go way up north in the bush country.
Yeah,
You know
vacant
what?
vacant
That's
land.
the best place to go, man.
I'm working on cutting,
You ever here in the city,
doing lumber, cutting trees and shit.
We're gonna be
Building a tent up there, right?
Yeah, I'm living in a tent right now, but I'm developing to build a cabin, right?
Yeah, well,
Like just getting ready this season, because right now, like everything's sold out. Like the wood prices were retired; they're kind of going down. But for sawmills, chainsaws, like I just was lucky to get a 460 Husqvarna, but it was like trying to find a still saw and like a chainsaw, or sorry, sawmill. Like everything is sold out. Everything. You know, it's just, everything's back ordered. Yeah,
I know
because of the lumber prices, and they don't want people developing as well.
About getting a whole bunch
So I'm probably screwed till next season.
Right? I need a supply of food in that for a while because pretty soon you won't be able to buy anything if you don't know how to get the jab.
That's why I'm trying to stock up now while I can. You know, while I sold the house, I'm going to invest into things that are going to help develop for myself that I can build with, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking to buy vacant land, and I'm going to start developing, right? Yeah, screw this crap, right? I mean, geez, screw the city.
We're down. We're going.
But I'll be back periodically to do some of this activism, so I'll try and give you all a heads up, right? I'll try and advertise on the channel for anybody's interested, and when I am going to come and do some stuff prior. But sometimes it's just,
Where's
you know,
Big Mac? He didn't come.
he's in Finland now.
He's in Finland.
Yeah, we had a goodbye party for
What's
him
he doing there?
a few weeks ago. Last time I was down.
How did he go there? How did he get
He
there?
flew. Him and his wife flew. His wife's mother's not doing too well out that way.
So he took all the stuff, eh?
No, like all his stuff. Yeah, he moved out. Yeah.
To get out, you had to.
Yeah, he's gone. And he took his vehicle too. No, he didn't. He never got no jab or shit. No.
But you had to get tested.
As far as I know, he didn't anyway. I don't know what he had to do exactly, but
So he's living in Finland.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have been that stupid to get the jab.
So he's living in Finland now.
Finland, yeah. So
Why doesn't he
I don't
go
know for
back
how
to-
long, but
he's
it's
Portuguese. Why didn't he
well,
go back to Portugal?
well, his wife is again his wife's mother is out there at family, and she's not doing well. So, and apparently they're not so bad as well. So I think he went out there to get that away from this, but also to accommodate with his wife, right?
Oh,
So
that's why I haven't seen him.
his wife is just starting to wake up more to everything too. He says so that's cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I know he put out a couple of videos a couple of days ago. 2 days ago.
yeah, he's still active online. If you guys haven't checked out Meg's channel, Miguel, he's a fellow Torontonian here. He moved to Finland, so we're talking about. So Meg, Cool dude.
Mick Mag, yeah.
He's one of the first YouTube channels I actually discovered when I was walking into Flat Earth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when YouTube actually worked good and you got the algorithms pointing to
Met you guys at the, remember that meetup we used to have down by the lake there, down by the Cherry Beach? Remember?
Yeah.
Remember
that was
we met
ages ago.
That was about 3 years ago.
Yeah, at least like 17 maybe. Yeah.
17 or 18.
Yeah, it was around the time. It was probably early 18. I think because I went to the conference that year.
18, yeah. It was probably 3
Yeah,
years ago.
yeah, probably three years ago.
Yeah.
Flatter?
Remember?
Earth's flat like water, man.
Remember that one time we were there and they had a drone overhead while we were there? Do you remember that one? There was a drone over us.
Yeah, there was the one time. I mean, and we can probably.
They were fucking looking at us.
Maybe. I don't know if they really care about us that much, but
They did, man. They got a drone.
at some point they definitely watch us. They study us.
And then I saw a couple of people dressed in black. A couple just sitting there looking at it with sunglasses on, right? See, they're everywhere. They're looking at us. Because we're out of the opposition, right? They have to watch us everywhere we go. Right? Still on?
Yeah, it's still going. I'm just trying to see if I'm going good. Chat's still going. I'll probably run out of data or something. Who knows? Is that a dog in the water there? He's just swimming away.
Okay.
He's out now.
You want to know what's in the jab?
Nope.
Not on that?
I don't really care. I mean, we can speculate, but I don't really want to get into it on
I know
here.
what's in there. I'm just saying, I don't know because YouTube might not like
I do, again, I try to avoid even talking about it on this just because stick to what I know, and also it's just so censored now, right? You got to play the game kind of thing. Play by the rules.
Yeah, the rules.
But I mean, again, I would say to a lot of people who are listening, and stick to our flat earth, stick to what we know, because there's a lot of other people who know this stuff better than we do.
Talking about flat Earth either. I don't like that.
No, many people don't.
Okay, man, I'm going back.
You parked over here, or you?
I'm way back down here.
You parked? You drove down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm way down the other end by the restaurant and stuff. So.
Okay.
You know what? Hey, thanks for coming out. It's a pleasure seeing you again. And
Nice seeing you again, bro. No more Green Spark anymore for you guys, eh?
nah, I'm done with that. I might go down there to flat smack them, right? I might go down there to weight smack a bit. So if I do,
I had it over there. I had it.
yeah. Well, look at all the controlled op. Look at the nonsense, right?
You know
These
what?
protests, they don't do crap.
Remember we used to walk all around, and then we used to stop at a park near Queens on Queen Street. There's a park there.
Yeah.
We stopped there, just standing there for a while. I'm thinking, why are we stopped? Why are we stopped here? And I saw a video the other day. It says they have microwaves beaming down at the protesters.
No way.
I wouldn't doubt it. 5G towers everywhere.
That's why they stopped for no reason. Like,
Where was that at? Whereabouts?
It was on Queen near Bathurst or something. There's a park there, right?
I'll take a look. Interesting theory.
That's why they stopped.
Fuck, eh?
Never ends, though, right? Never ends. Much love, brother.
That's a crazy theory.
Hey, man, you ever hear about flat Earth? You want to learn a little more about it?
Thanks, man.
Well, it's flat like water, man. All water finds its level. At least they're polite here in Canada. Or they just completely ignore you.
Some of them.
Yeah. I gotta adjust this gimbal here. Ugh.
You won't forget us, will you, sir?
Still flat, man. Still flat, bro.
Still not moving.
Yeah.
We're not concaving at all.
Hold on, we're spinning. Oh wait, that was the beer I had last night. I have actually, just Jack. I was asking him, have they ever questioned the reality? I was doing that one earlier. Try to mix it up a bit. Anybody ever scrutinize the globe? We do not live on a ball. Earth is truly flat and motionless.
All the time.
Like water. Water lays flat. Flat Earth matters. See that shirt? Flat Earth matters. Who's this clown? You remember when on Press for Truth, you got the fucking shirt in there? It was like classic. Like it was a must. We seen that Dan Dix Press for Truth going, and it was like, oh, get your shirt in there, Mike, quick, let's get in front of the camera. Sure enough, he was set up. Boom, got him on there. You can hear him. He's like, look at that shirt. Flat Earth matters. And he laughs. And I was like, boom. We did our job, right? Got it on there, and he's got thousands of subscribers, and so it's like a huge audience, like Canada wide. I don't even know if you guys know him in the stateside, but a lot of people know Dan Dix is Press for Truth. He's been around in the community for a long time. Some people call him a shill. I don't really think per se he's a controlled guy. I think he's stuck in his own visions of things and gatekeeps information. But I've seen what he does for these many years, doing the 9/11, doing the Bilderberg stuff. I mean, that's not just child's play crap that you talk about, right? It's like, so anyway, get your activism out anywhere you can. Shirts, flyers, conversation, guys. I think this is a evolutionary time for us to do so. People are starting to come out of the closet. If they get over their Stockholm syndrome of the mask and all this shit, they might be asking questions, and it's up to us to do that. Ever question your reality? Flat Earth? Yeah, I really can't wait to get down to the Flattober test this year. Really looking forward to my tribe. Miss my people, guys. Miss y'all. Miss hanging out and playing guitar and having fun with everybody. I will definitely be bringing my guitar, and we can all get together, play some songs, have fun. Oh, Alex, it's I linked it. I mirrored part of it. I mirrored one of Fokker's videos on my channel. I think I called it Flat Smacking Protesters or something. And I started it off with that scene of Dan Dix, and then the rest is Fokker flat smacking somebody in Vancouver. So you can find it on my channel, and it links to both those videos, I think, Dan Dix and Fokker. So yeah, check that one out. It was when we were in Ottawa, Canada here. So it was last year. I think it was 2019, yeah. But I think it's called Flat Smacking Protesters, where that Dan Dix scene is. And you should be able to link the video to his channel. I think actually on his channel it probably got deleted because he had censorship and banned and then reopened his channel. So, but I definitely think it's on mine still. And follows with Fokker. The Fokker! Alright, come back into the busy area here. See how many victims we can get. Check. Yep. Check. God damn it. Check. Extra. Read all about it. The Earth is flat and motionless. As you observe, all water lays flat. The Earth is not a spinning ball. Try to find a real picture. It does not exist. $50 for 3 proofs you live on a globe. $50. Step right up.
I'll win.
Get my little megaphone in my backpack.
I'll win.
Silence. Crickets. Cricket.
It's a challenge to have to answer 3 of your questions. And they get $50.
I should give me more, I guess, a little more incentive. I only brought a 50 with me though, so.
You gotta think of a top one for the third.
I would say, we could ask the questions. We could ask the questions, but you can't let them have time to Google it, right? So you don't want to tell them the answers, because then they'll just cheat, right? Who was it? Witsit Gets It. He was doing that to somebody, and the guy answered them all, right? And he's like, "Oh fuck, somebody got it." He's like, "No, I'm just kidding, bro. I'm a flat earther. Here's your money back, right?" And I was like, "Holy shit, somebody actually got it." He's like, "Oh, of course." Yeah, but he's been killing it, guys. Again, like, all props to him. He's been out there, and everyone who's been doing it with him. I know Alex and Jack, those guys are doing some. What's it gets it? Austin Whitsitt, I think is his name. I never actually got to meet him yet, so I hope to do one down at Oktoberfest if I can. I'm allowed out of the corporation. If I'm not allowed out of the prison. Tired of this shit. It's been like 2 years since I've seen all my peeps, man. 2 years.
You really think we'll be able to go in October?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do the drive anyway, and try. Use the natural law if I have to. But really, just gonna try and do remedy with what they're claiming, right? I got this passport. Where's it? What law tells me I need all this bullshit you're telling me to get across? Flat Earth, anyone? Have you ever questioned your reality? Do you like some information? Think about this. All water lays flat when all large bodies flat. Good.
Cheers, guys.
What's the flag say?
Oh, you're new.
Yeah.
It says research flat Earth. Question everything, assume nothing. All about water lays flat. So as the lifeguards, I was saying, when contained,
reality.
of course.
When contained, water will always be flat. That's why you have water inside a level, to make sure the structure is level, right? So when you got the oceans that are contained from shore to shore, that just doesn't add up, and it's all of a sudden bending because it's a bigger area.
Are you talking about like over the horizon?
Well, anywhere, like no matter where you look at the water, flat. No matter how far you look, flat,
It's
right?
impossible for it to start bending like that. That's not reality.
And when you
Crevices, like with regards to the terrain being.
The water will go down into the
of course,
crevices and up and
it'll shape
down.
to its container. It always forms to its container, but the top will always remain level. Sea level. You know what I mean? Like all large bodies of water. And if we live on a globe that's supposedly 71% water, and water always finds its level, at what point does it curve? I mean, you can look at it through your perspective, through side to side, right? And it's how long can we measure? At some points on the lake, you can see over 100 miles across, and it's flat.
They're supposed to be
And we can see too far. And
They're numbers.
like I'm from Hamilton originally here, and I can see the Sky Dome and everything across the water at about 40 miles roughly, right? And at that curvature rate that they claim, that's about 900 to 1,000 feet at my height, right? So giving them some, say 900 feet should be missing from my perspective. But yeah, I can see the entire Sky Dome at 280 something feet, whatever it is. There's no curve to be seen, no measurements to verify, right? That's the simple it. We're just provoking that thought that people say, hey, like what they're saying doesn't add up. And where do you draw the line to acceptance, right? And do you just keep moving the goalpost to accept what they're telling you? Or do you start to think for yourself and go, wait a minute, maybe they're lying, right? I mean, where do we stop as well questioning government with corruption, with the stuff going on in the world today, 9/11, all kinds of stuff, cancer scam, like germ theory itself, a lot of it's all based on lies. Yes, there's real things, but there's other reasonings for them and real cures for them, not suppressants and treatment, right? Like drugs.
So your research point here was that you could see from Hamilton the entirety of the sky.
That's part of my research, yes.
Okay, so do you have any other?
Absolutely, we have footage. You can see Mount Canigou they got from France, which was like over like 1,000 or something miles. I think it was like when there should be thousands of curvature missing. All you start to do some home research, you just try to verify distances. We have laser tests over 40. Is it 40,000 feet? The laser test, I can't even remember. Or no. Sorry, actually, like easily seen laser experience. I think about 10 miles or something like that. We have, that's still pretty good for a laser. Seeing a laser, across a body of water when at the like this high, So I mean, whether you give it even 5 or 10 miles, you shouldn't see that beyond over 8 inches over 1 mile.
So you guys have done those projects.
It's on. I personally haven't done the laser one, but I know people, and the video evidence is available for that. You can do it yourself. And more importantly, because you shouldn't just believe us or other videos or other experiments. Do some of it yourself. I mean, yes, there's a collective opinion because of demonstrable evidence that there's just too much of it to deny.
Well, I'm just asking on the basis that you're presenting me with this.
Sure. Yeah. No problem, brother. Absolutely. Welcome. Yeah.
With the whole water being contained from the ocean from shore to shore, it's just like dumbing it right down. That the waters are contained, and in this reality that we live in, when water is contained, it will always be level on top. So until you can bring me something that disproves that theory, then you can use your own brain to know that the oceans are contained from shore to shore.
And that the water's flat, which would be observably proving the Earth is
So it has to
flat.
be flat.
Are you guys also neglecting like wind and whatnot with regards to like rising sea level and
No, like when I look across it, I do factor in. You got like 30, 50 feet of swelling and stuff and refraction that does factor in because it's constantly changing, right? Yes, and sometimes you'll see like you'll get the Fata Morgana, like a mirage effects and stuff as well. Like all this factors in because we have atmospheric lensing, we have hydrogen, we have all kinds of lensing effects and moisture in the air, right? So there's many factors to consider, but I mean, essentially, when you look and I see the building Toronto from Hamilton, for instance, it's not leaning back; it's straight as an arrow, and I can take a boat and it'll still be exactly the way I see it. Now that's not no refraction bending over a curve. That's clear as day right there as it is, and even the sky dome I should only see 900 feet above it, not the whole bottom, right? So at any point where you can safely see distance, because you can't see forever, that's just ridiculous because of the pollution, atmospheric lensing, distortion. You can't see forever. It's a fact. Some people say, well, why can't you see from here to China? Well, use your common sense, right? You can't see from here to there, but there's no, it's just sometimes it just depends on the day, the weather, right? So I mean, there's basic things that can explain a lot